exclusive presentation of the Nebraska Rural Radio Association. This is the Platte Valley Company's pregame show, brought to you by Platte Valley Companies, your premier provider of financial services. Live from the Logos broadcast booth, here is Zach McKinstry.
Welcome into Platte Valley Company's pregame show. Zach McKinstry here in the Logos broadcast booth as we get set for Game 1 here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium between the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks and Western Nebraska Pioneers. Got a good one in store as the Pioneers coming off a series loss against the Spearfish Sasquatch, and one in which that they ended up clinching the division due to a Fremont loss. Let's recap that one. Roller coaster ride. Pios suffered a 9-3 loss in Game 3. 4 Sasquatch batters had multi-hit games led by Nicky Winterstein, 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs. Some other bright spots for the Pioneers were Eric Smelko, who extended his hit streak to 14, his on-base streak to 20, and the Bulldogs, Gonzaga Bulldogs in the lineup, combined for 8 for 13 with 8 of the 11 total hits and 2 of the 3 total runs. Ryan Reynolds also came on and pitched a nice inning. Pios falling to 22-7, but the Soares Valley Fremont game was a good one. Ended up 15-12 in the 11th inning. Soares Valley came up victorious, and Western Nebraska secured the win. It was a fantastic win for Western Nebraska, and they have secured home field advantage and a playoff spot for later in the season. Wrapping up the rest of the first half here against Wheat City. First 2 games ending up the first half, and Game 3 starts the second half. So Antonio Garcia and his squad try and stay hot. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the Scottsbluff Screen Printing pregame interview. See Shane and his crew at Scottsbluff Screen Printing for all your winter, summer, fall, or spring sports needs. All that and more coming up next on the Platte Valley Company's pregame show.
8-year-old Lucas Ritz had a life jacket on and the close supervision of his mother when he was killed while swimming in their marina. The boat plugged into the shore power was leaking electricity, and Lucas swam into the energized water. His father urges everyone to learn from their tragedy and help keep water recreation safe.
Electrocuted in the water from a leaky boat while touching absolutely nothing. Please educate yourself about electric shock drowning.
See their story at safeelectricity.org. Brought to you by Chimney Rock and Roosevelt Public Power Districts, your Touchstone Energy partners.
Hi, I'm Austin Dillon, Fleet Manager at Fremont Ford in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I encourage all farmers, ranchers, and business owners to get in touch with me if you are looking for a new vehicle. We have specific programs through Ford that can save you a drastic amount of money on your new purchase. It would be my pleasure to discuss these savings with you. There's no better time to purchase a new work truck or personal vehicle than right now. Please get in touch with me by calling the dealership at 308-635-3701. I look forward to helping you on your new purchase.
Ready for your next adventure? Take Platte Valley Bank with you. With simple checking account products, instant issue debit cards, and an easy app to guide you, there has never been a better time to start your financial journey. Heading off to college, discovering a new city, or roaming in your own backyard, adventure awaits with Platte Valley Bank. Explore your options today at www.pvbank.com.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Here on the Scottsbluff Screen Printing pregame interview with head coach Antonio Garcia, coming off a clinch of the Clark Division first half champs. How did it feel to secure that bid?
It felt great. You could tell the last couple of days our guys were pressing and they were nervous too. So now that we got it out of the way, we can just go out and have fun and play baseball.
Yeah, well, that was one of the questions I was going to ask you. You're coming off a first series loss in 6 straight series, has been hot going into the Spearfish series, but losing the last 2 games of that series. How do you balance the celebration and trying to get back on the gas pedal?
Yeah, the guys are excited. They had an off day to celebrate. Hopefully they took care of that responsibly. But yeah, we just got to bounce back and play better baseball. We've been doing a great job at home. I'm not worried about anything. Got some guys back coming off injuries that'll get a lot of at-bats this week, and hopefully we gear them up and get them ready to go for the second half push.
Yeah, you got Dalton Frank back at a DH position. Can we expect to see the swing back at 100% today?
Yeah, he's back at 100% swing. He can't quite play the field yet. But I'm really excited to have Dalton back in the lineup. Obviously, he's had success for us and helped us a lot for the first 25 games or whatever it was. So it's really nice to see Dalton Frank's name on the lineup card again.
Yeah, and then you got Carson Knoll on the mound. Currently, the Pioneers have the 2 lowest ERAs in the league, and Carson Knoll and Caden Edwards, 2.25 and 2.28. What have they been doing to lead to that success?
Yeah, they're just great. They're just great baseball players. They know the game. They know what pitches they need to throw in big spots, and they fill up the zone. I mean, they've been doing a great job. And like I always say, like when those two guys go out on the mound, I expect to win every single time. So I'm really excited to have Carson back on the mound tonight.
All right. Well, congrats on winning the first half, Coach, and good luck this series.
Thanks, Zach.
Katie, remember the day you made me the happiest man alive? I asked if you wanted to live to the fullest, to wake up every morning savoring potato olays, fluffy scrambled eggs, and breakfast burritos from Taco John's, and you said,
"Get your hands off my burrito."
Oh, Katie, I love when you whisper sweet nothings.
Wake up and go with bigger, bolder, better breakfast, only at Taco John's.
Drive-thru open at 6 a.m., dining room open at 8. Taco John's, with locations at Scottsbluff, Gearing, and Bridgeport.
Does it sound like an echo?
Life has a way of throwing unexpected events and new opportunities our way. When life goals change with time or if fluctuating markets throw your plan off course, Wells Fargo Advisors' investment planning process offers the flexibility to make the adjustments you need to help you live the life you want. When life happens, we can help. For more information, call Ryan Windhorst, Senior Vice President of Investments, today at 632-7561. That's 632-7561.
It's summertime, and that means lawns, gardens, and baseball. Wesco has you covered on all ends. To celebrate, Wesco fans can save $5 on a 40-pound bag of Jordan fertilizer now through June 30th. Just stop by the Wesco store at 218 East Beltline wearing your Wesco baseball t-shirt. Support the orange and green and save some green on your lush green lawn. Wesco. Service, solutions, success.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Welcome back to the Platte Valley Company's pregame show in the Logos broadcast booth. Logos is your home for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Shop the showroom or have something custom made at Logos, 1344 10th Street in Gering. Beautiful afternoon for baseball here in Gering, Nebraska at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Again, game one between the Pioneers and the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks about to get started. It's time for our WNCC starting lineups. The starting lineups are brought to you by Western Nebraska Community College. From diplomas to degrees, it's for me. Learn more at wncc.edu. For the visiting Wheat City Whiskey Jacks, Ethan Sitzman will lead off and bat first, play second. Trey Guajardo is in center field and batting second. Caleb McDowell will bat third, DHing. Jake Gilly, who leads the team in average, RBIs, and a bunch of offensive categories. He'll bat cleanup and play first. Owen Viano in left field batting fifth. Jackson Sorensen at third base batting sixth. Rhett Stein behind the plate and batting seventh. Houston Fogelstrom will bat eighth in right field. And Dean Bittner will round out the order at shortstop. On the mound tonight for Wheat City, Jack Moffitt 0 for 3 on the year with 11.40 ERA. Pioneers take the field now as we get set for the national anthem here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. When we come back, we'll have the rest of the starting lineups for Western Nebraska Pioneers. The Team Auto Center key to the game, an opening pitch at Oregon Trail Park. Stay with us.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
National anthem has been sung here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. We're set for first pitch as the teams will warm up. When we come back again, the rest of the starting lineups Team Auto Center, key to the game, and first pitch at Oregon Trail Park Stadium between the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks and your Western Nebraska Pioneers. You're listening to Pios Baseball and the Platte Valley Company's pregame show on KNEB.
At Monument Physical Therapy, their purpose is to find the root of your problem, not to chase your symptoms. Disc and nerve pain, sports and work injuries, musculoskeletal disorders, and dizziness or balance issues are all very common, but you don't need to live with them. Monument Physical Therapy uses the most current, evidence-based, and board-certified orthopedic standards of care. Don't let months go by before getting to the source of your pain. Call them today at 308-633-5361 or visit them on Facebook.
Be the envy of the neighborhood with the new Green Mountain Grill from High Plains Spas and Recreation. In addition to Green Mountain Grills, High Plains Spas and Recreation also has the pellets, cooking spices, rib racks, smoking shelves, covers, and other accessories, as well as replacement parts. If they don't have what you need, they could get it. Yep, get a Green Mountain Grill and be that neighbor that's always admired for the wonderful, yummy barbecue smells. High Plains Spas and Recreation, open 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, 1725 East Overland in Scottsbluff.
Behind every farm and ranch is a family. At J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, we treat all our clients like family. I'm Lex Larson, farm and ranch insurance producer. Together, we will work side by side to get to know you and your operation. We can provide comprehensive coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. The right insurance can help protect your family, your future, and keep your operation running in every season. Give me a call at 308-635-2023 or stop by our office in Scottsbluff.
J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, a Platte Valley company.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Welcome back into Oregon Trail Park Stadium as we get set for first pitch here. Carson Ohl on the mound for the Pioneers, and boy, has he had a good season. 4-1 record, leads the Expedition League with a 2.25 ERA. In 28 innings of work, he has 27 strikeouts to only 2 walks. Has been phenomenal, and in his last 4 outings on the bump, each of them has resulted in a win. Going in 5 innings, 6.2 innings, 7 innings, and 6 innings, allowing a combined 5 earned runs through those 4 performances. Fantastic stuff as he tries to carry it over here. First pitch from the righty. Swung on and blooped out into shallow center. It's going to drop in, and the first pitch is a base knock off the bat of Ethan Sitzman, and we are underway at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. First pitch is brought to you by Papa Murphy's at 2801 Avenue B in Scottsbluff. It's love at 425 degrees. And don't forget to register for the Papa Murphy's Text Club for a sweet deal. So stepping up next is
Trey Guajardo.
Trey Guajardo. As he gets set to keep things going. First pitch swung on and missed. It's strike 1 out of the hand of Ohl. Ohl from Grand Canyon University. And he'll go out of the stretch for the second straight pitch. Righty looks to first. And will now come home. That one just misses off the outside edge. Once again, time for our WNCC starting lineups. The starting lineups are brought to you by Western Nebraska Community College. From diplomas to degrees, it's for me. Learn more at wncc.edu. Defensively tonight for the Pioneers, they line up with Jonathan Simrott out in left. He had a stellar relief outing in Game 3 against the Spearfish Sasquatch. Tonight he'll bat and play defense in left field. John Ponder out there in center. Alex Zerfis will move from first base to right. Clay Cutter at third. Kellen Rutz at short. Tyler Garrity returns to the lineup. He'll play second. Brian Webb back at first. Jake English behind the plate as Ohl picks off and now steps back on the rubber. It's a 2-1 count to the 2-hole hitter. Here's the pitch home. Swung on and hit slowly up the middle. Chance at 2. Kellen Rutz will hold it and throw on to first. And off the bag. They're going to allow the run to reach. Kellen Rutz had to go a long way to get that one on the infield grass. He fielded it, and the flip to first base sent Brian Webb up the first base line and off the bag. So it's a leadoff single followed by an error. And all of a sudden, 2 on and nobody out.
From Grandview University, Caleb McDowell.
So again, the Pios were on an 11-game win streak going into Game 2 against Spearfish, dropping Game 2 and Game 3 against the Sasquatch. 1. So the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks moving from their home in Manitoba, Canada, to Grand Forks because of COVID guidelines in Canada, restricting travel among players, having the team move down to the U.S. 1-1. This one now roped down the left field line, but it goes foul, and Gilly falls behind 1-2. Carson Ohl looking for his first strikeout. Ahead in the count 1-2, the righty delivers. Swung on and missed, and the beer batter goes down on strikes. A big out number 2. And early on, the fans already getting their drinks half off. The leadoff single and then shortstop error by Kellen Rutz. Kellen Rutz usually over at second, but playing at the 6-hole tonight. Followed by the fielder's choice now. Strikeout, 2 outs, and runners on second and third. Pitch home, this one in there, strike 1 on the 5-hole hitter. Owen spins before trying to reel it in. He couldn't really see it well, I guess. And he watched it sail over his head as it kept on going and bounced right at the warning track. So Ohl almost tight ropes out of the tough jam caused by the single and error which opened up the game. Instead, the 2 RBI double put the Whiskey Jacks out in front early. First pitch home now to Jackson Sorensen's in there for strike 1. As it was Sitzman and McDowell who came around to score. Here comes an 0-1. Misses off the plate and evens the count. So again, the Pios enter this game 22-7, 14-1 at home, winning their last 14 at home and clinching the number 1 spot in the Clark division for the first half, which means they'll have home field advantage for the divisional playoffs, and they've secured their spot. This one now roped foul out to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2. On the other side, for Wheat City, it's been a 13-15 start to the 2021 season, starting their franchise in 2019. Having to postpone the season due to COVID in 2020, back again this year. Are 8-7 on the road under the head coaching of Robbie Laughlin. As this one's fouled back off the screen, this count remains at 1-2. Wheat City 6-4 in their last 10 games, but have won each of their last 3 series. Starting to heat up a little bit in that Lewis division. Only half a game behind Mining City. 6.5 back, but again, the first half wrapping up before second half play gets going. The 1-2 swung on and missed, and the second strikeout of the inning wraps up this top of the first. Not before 2 runs crossed the plate on the 2 RBI double from Owen Viano after a single and error allow those 2 runs to score. So we head to the bottom half of the first. Pioneers come to bat. They trail 2-0 here at home at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Kylie is a Runza burger lover.
Especially if it's smothered with sauteed onions and French onion dip and topped with Swiss cheese.
Ah, sounds like you just had the French onion burger at Runza.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Are you crying?
Yeah, it's the onions. Wait, are you crying?
Yeah, because I love the French onion burger. Come get yours today. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
This is Scottsbluff President Mark Smith with Western States Bank. This 30 seconds is not long enough for me to discuss what may be the best way to overcome the business challenges you may be facing today. So let's get together. With my wealth of customized lending experience, we can work to get you what you need to continue to succeed. So with only 10 seconds left, I have time to say, find me at 1701 First Avenue in Scottsbluff.
Western States Bank, better together, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Good luck, Western Nebraska Pioneers, from the A. Elliott Law Office. A. Elliott Law is located at the Railway Office Plaza on the corner of Railway Street and Avenue B in Scottsbluff, Suite C110. Meeting legal counsel for criminal law, juvenile law, real estate, estate planning, probate and domestic, and family law. Call Audrey Long today for an appointment. 633-5294. A. Elliott Law supports the Western Nebraska Pioneers.
Rainbow! KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Back now at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Pios will get to bat for the first time here tonight. Again, Pios clinching the first playoff spot here in the Expedition League, winning the Clark Division first half. And it's now time for our Team Auto Center Key to the Game. Tonight's Key to the Game brought to you by Team Auto Center, home of the lifetime warranty on every new vehicle from Team Auto. Pios got to get the bats going after averaging over 9 runs a game during that 11-game win streak. Kind of fallen apart over the last couple of games, averaging 13 or totaling 13 runs in their last 4 games.
From Florida Atlantic University.
So not the rate that we have seen so far this year from the Pioneers, not what we're used to seeing out of the bats of the Pios, as the first pitch home from Jack Moffitt misses off the plate for ball 1 to Dalton Frank, who will lead it off, playing his first game since June 16th at Casper after taking a little bit of a break. Pios finally getting some of those injured players returned to the starting lineup, and as they get healthy, they become more and more dangerous. A lot of talent on this roster, as Moffitt will deliver a 2-0 now. Off the plate, ball 3, and 3 straight balls open the bottom of the first for Jack Moffitt. Moffitt, out of the University of Gonzaga, is 0-3 on the year with an 11.40 ERA. Has not had the best start to his career with the Whiskey Jacks, and now not the best start to the game. 4 straight balls put Dalton Frank on base in his first plate appearance since mid-June. Jack Moffitt, his last outing was against the Fremont Moo, only threw an inning, allowing 4 runs, none of them earned, but 2 hits, 2 walks in that no decision. And then his previous 3 outings, all losses. 2 to the Badlands Big Sticks, his second most recent outing, 2.2 innings of work, 2 hits and 9 walks. So he walked more batters than he got out, which is not the rate you want out there on the mound, but he does get a strike here as Garrity falls behind 0-1. Tyler Garrity, another Pioneer that's hasn't seen some action in a while. His last game, June 9th, but he was batting .355 when his start was stopped. That one misses off the plate, and the count evens at 1-1. Had a hamstring issue, which we saw after one of his first games with the Pioneers, hit a deep triple and pulled into third base a little bit lame with that hamstring, but back in the groove now as this 1-1 drops into the zone and the count moves to 1-2 on Tyler Garrity. Moffitt this season, 15 innings of work, 15 strikeouts, but 24 walks. Command has been his issue on the mound as he tries to bounce back in this one, and he's ahead of Garrity. 1-2. Called strike 3. That one catches the outside corner, and Garrity goes down on strikes for out number 1. Moffitt, a 6'7" freshman at Gonzaga, out of Seattle. Didn't play in the COVID 2020 season.
English.
Had a stellar high school career at Seattle Prep. And he'll face Jake English here. The first pitch home to him. That one catches the outer half, strike one. Lineup for the Pios today: Dalton Frank, Tyler Garrity, Jake English at the plate now and catching. Alex Zerfus in right field bats fourth. John Ponder batting fifth. Jonathan Simrot will bat sixth, starting nine. And at first base batting eighth. And then Kellen Rutz will round out the order at shortstop tonight, moving from his second base position. As the count is now even 1-1 on Jake English. Here's the next home from the tall righty. Breaker, this one shot foul down the right side, and the count moves to 1-2. English playing last series, getting 7 total at bats, 1 for 7 with an RBI and a walk. But prior to that series, he had not played since May 29th against the Pure Trappers. 1-2. This one swung on and fouled away by English, another Jayhawk at the University of Kansas. But the Pioneers already clinching, so in essence, games 1 and game 2 against the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks don't matter too much for the standings. But game 3 is the start of the second half, and I'm sure head coach Antonio Garcia wants to start hot. That one misses low and away, and the count is evened up at 2-2 on Jake English. Again, a crazy game, which led the Pios to clinch after Soares Valley jumped out to a 4-0 lead on Fremont. Pios needing Fremont to lose to get the half game they needed to secure first place. As here comes the 2-2 runner goes. This one up and in. Throw down to second is not in time. Dalton Frank picks up a stolen base. And the count runs full on Jake English. But again, Soares Valley up 4-0. Or rather, Fremont up 4-0. Soares Valley scoring 8 unanswered to lead 8-4. Fremont would tie it. Soares would add 4 more, go up 12-8. And then in the bottom of the ninth, Fremont scoring 4 runs on a bases clearing triple to tie it. As this one misses inside, and it's another walk, this time to Jake English. It puts runners on first and second with 1 away, and the cleanup man Alex Zerfus will dig in. So after they tied it and scoring 8 runs in the final 2 innings, with a runner on second, neither team could score them in the 10th. And then in the 11th, Soares Valley busted it open to lead 15-12. That's where the score would stand. And the Pios celebrated on the bus ride home from Spearfish as they earned that number 1 spot. Currently 2.5 ahead of Spearfish, but impossible for the Sasquatch to catch, as now Dalton Frank's going to try and take third. Throw down is up the line, and Frank's going to come home and score. Jake English will stay put at second. But Dalton Frank, instant impact, draws the walk, picks up a pair of stolen bases, and then comes home on the error to cut the deficit to 2-1. I think he was going to get there. He got a great jump on Moffitt. Probably was going to get there even if the throw was good, but the throw to the left of the third base bag and up into shallow left, allowing Frank to come home and score. It moves English up to second, and here comes an 0-1 home. That one sails high. Candy hop off the backstop, but can't be reined in by Stein. And moving up to third on the wild pitch is Jake English. And once again, you're starting to see the command issues for the man on the mound, Moffitt. Alex Zerfus will see an even count pitch here as it's 1-1 to him. And the tall righty sets, brings to the belt, and comes home. That one misses low. It's 2-1 to Zerfus, who's coming off a really good series. 5 for 9, 2 runs, an RBI, and a stolen base for him. And has started to find a steady role in the starting 9. As here comes the 2-1. This one swung on and shot foul, and the count will even at 2-2. Hasn't been a lot of games as he was a late addition to the lineup, but for Zerfus, 8 games played and a .480 average, 12 hits and 25 at-bats. He's been tearing it up at the dish, and he'll see a 2-2 here with the tying run at third base. The righty sets, looks home, and comes home. High and away, ball 3, so the count will go full. 3-2, 1 away, and the Pios still looking for their first hit. Whiskey Jacks already 2 of them on the board. And here comes the full count pitch from Moffitt. Swung on and tipped off the mask of Stein behind the plate. So the count remains full, 3-2. Eric Smelko chasing that one down and running back to the dugout. Out of starting lineup tonight for the first time in a while. But he picked up the single he needed in the last at-bat of Game 3. Continuing his hit streak to 14, his on-base streak is at 20. Fantastic stuff from him as he gets the day off. And Moffitt will try and get out number 2. The 3-2 misses outside, ball 4. Third walk of the inning. It puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away, and it's John Ponder's turn at the plate. A 2-1 ball game here in the first inning, and Stein's going to go have a conversation with the starter. Ponder will get his chance at the plate. For his first 13 games is 8 for 45, a 178 average. Has a double, triple, and home run, 5 RBIs, but does lead the team with 21 strikeouts. Trying to come through here with less than 2 outs and the tying run at third base. We'll see what he can do. Moffitt sets and comes home. Breaking ball drops in. It's strike 1 on Ponder. Georgia native out of Georgia State University.
John Ponder.
Was 0 for 3 in the Spearfish series in the one game that he played. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. Good fastball, and Ponder falls behind in the count, 0-2. Righty at the plate trying to make contact as Jonathan Simrod sits in the on-deck circle. 0-2, misses off the plate. Threat of a back pick from Stein, but heading back to the bag is Zerfus, and no throw, so the count moves to 1-2. One-two home. This one swung on and missed. Ponder comes up empty, adds to his strikeout total, and it's out number 2 here in this bottom of the first. Runners on the corners for the Pioneers. Tying run at third, go-ahead run at first. 2 outs in this bottom of the first. 2-1 ball game. Jonathan Simrod at the plate, who has impressed so far in his first couple games as a Pioneer. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and dribbled up the line, foul. Antonio Garcia making the play. It's strike 1 on Simrod, who was 1 for 3, had a pair of RBIs on a 2 RBI fielder's choice against Spearfish, in which Alex Zerfus, the man on first base right now, scored from second on a routine fielder's choice. Good hustle from him. Here's the 0-1 home. That one catches the zone, and the count is now 0-2 on the right-handed hitter.
Everybody clap your hands.
Not only was he getting it done with the bat, through 5.1 innings of relief in Game 3, allowing only 2 hits, 1 run crossed the plate. It was unearned. No walks and 4 strikeouts. Fantastic stuff on the bump from him, trying to get it done at the plate. The 0-2 misses outside, and the count will shift to 1-2. 1-2 home now from the righty. Runner goes. This one swung on and missed, and Moffitt strikes out the side. He also walks 3 batters, and a run comes home on an error from the catcher. It's 2-1 as we head to the second at Oregon Trail Park Stadium on the Wesco scoreboard. Wesco Service Solution Success. Back for the top of the second in a moment after a word from these sponsors.
Make your summer more rewarding with a Visa Rewards credit card from Platte Valley Bank. Earning 1% cash back on purchases means more ice cream, flip-flops, sunscreen, pool floaties, or whatever you need to make your summer a little cooler. With no annual fee, no balance transfer fee, and the security of having your local bank behind you, a Platte Valley Bank Visa Rewards credit card just makes sense for you this summer and for many summers to come. Apply online today at www.pvbank.com.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Certain restrictions may apply.
Hi, I'm Kathy Birch from Van Newkirk Real Estate. Van Newkirk Real Estate is more than a realtor. We're your helping hand of knowledge when it comes to the investment you'll make buying that perfect home. We help you discover what's right for you and your financial situation. Whether you need commercial, residential, farm property, no one will compare to the service we're about to give you. Call one of our agents today at 632-8700 for the best real estate help possible, and we're happy to show you that service is what we sell.
Have you been waiting for better coverage and service? Well, that's exactly what you get when you join Viera Wireless, the better local and national network. For a limited time, get up to $1,000 off when you trade in your phone and upgrade to one of the latest models like the iPhone 12 series. Plus, we'll give you $200 more when you port in your number. No activation or hidden fees. Learn more at your local Viera Wireless store or at viero.com today.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Back now for the top of the second inning. Carson Ohl comes back out there as the first pitch home is swung on and fouled back. It's strike one to Rhett Steen, the catcher from Biola University and another Washington State native. Graduated high school from Auburn Senior High School in the COVID year 2020. He was 3-time All-League there. Captained his team for 2 years. Comes up empty there, though, and the count moves to 0-2. So 5 strikeouts in the game between the two pitchers in the first frame. And Carson Ohl trying to add to it here. 0-2. Tipped just over the mitt of Jake English. And Smelko racing the on-deck batter to get to the foul ball. Mr. Hustle out there. Eric Smelko currently has the 4th most hits in the league and is top 10 in the league with runs created. 23.771 runs created. As the man with the lowest ERA in the league adds another strikeout to his line. It's out number 1 here in this top of the second. Pios also boasting the most strikeouts in the league by a long way. 296 on the season. Wheat City towards the highest in the league in strikeouts at the plate, so we wouldn't expect that Pios line to differ at all. Here's the first pitch home to the 8-hole hitter Fogelstrom, and he fouls this one away. It's strike one. Soares Valley clinching the Lewis division as well. They're at 20-9 right now. Up a ton in the Lewis division over Badlands 16-12, then Mining City 14-5. This one roped down the left field line. It's fair, and it's going to be extra bases for Fogelstrom. He's going to slow down as he pulls into second base. The throw misses the cutoff man, but it does no damage. And it's a one-out single for Wheat City, as that'll bring up the 9-hole hitter. So already 2 doubles in this game for Wheat City. As Carson Ohl will try and work out of a slightly less difficult jam. Not to undermine it at all. It's 9-1-2 here for Wheat City, starting with Dean Bittner in his first at bat. The shortstop right-hander crowding the plate and awaits the 0-0. Swings and misses at a breaker, and the count goes to 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 to Bittner. That one misses outside, and the count evens up. So Dean Bittner out of Mesa Community College. The Thunderbirds are a pretty good squad out there in Arizona, the Arizona Community College Athletic Conference. As the 1-1, that one up and in, and the count favors the batters now 2-1. He had 25 games played this year, a .309 average with 24 runs, 12 RBIs, and also 8 stolen bases, getting it done in really every category. A .404 on base percentage for the shortstop. Runners trying to steal third here. This one dribbled up towards short. Kellen Rutz will look the runner back, fire to first. It's in time for out number 2, but it is productive as Fogelstrom moves up to third. So already a couple attempted steals of third and have paid off for both squads. Dalton Frank stealing third base, the throw going up the line and allowed him to score the only Pios run to this point. And then Fogelstrom had a great jump off of Carson Ohl. Would have been a close play over there at third, but the ball put in play and the runner advances as he sits 90 feet from the plate. Top of the order, Sitzman with his second at bat watches the first pitch catch the outside corner. It's strike 1. Started this game swinging on the first pitch he saw. Blooped it out into center field for a base knock. Check swing up the line here, but it goes foul to the right of the first base bag. And the count moves to 0-2. Sitzman out of Whitman College. That's where the top dog for the Spearfish Sasquatch goes. Ben Parker, who had a stellar series. Total of 4 hits and 3 RBIs in that one. And that one misses high, and the count goes to 1-2.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
Sitzman out of Golden, Colorado. Already 1 for 1 today, trying to avoid going down on strikes, and he shoots this one out to left. It'll drop in, a base hit and an RBI. Second hit of the night for Sitzman. It puts Wheat City up on top 3-1 now, early on. So a hot start for Sitzman as he fell behind 0-2, worked the count 1-2, and then shot that one out into left in front of Jonathan Simrod.
Now at the plate from St. Mary's University, Trey Guajardo.
Pios not used to seeing this out of their pitching, as that one finds the zone. Carson Ohl accurate and finding the zone, but these Wheat City Whiskey Jacks putting it in play, and already 4 hits for him through the first 1.2 innings of work. Here's a 1-0 from Carson Ohl. That one catches the outer half. It's strike 1. Pios falling behind early in game 3. 3 runs in the bottom of the first, 5 in the bottom of the second. Down to a quick 8-0 hole in game 3 against Spearfish. As here comes a 1-1. This one swung on and missed, and Ohl is ahead in the count 1-2. Game 2 of that series, they scored the first run, but fell behind to a 3-1 lead after 4. And it's a 1-2 home. Swung on and slowly dribbled out to short. Kellen Rutz fields and goes the long way to first, but it's in time for out number 3. The Whiskey Jacks pick up another on the RBI single from Sitzman, and they lead 3-1 on the Wesco scoreboard as we head to the bottom of the second inning. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
Marker Ag has been providing consistent quality with the best and guaranteed nutrition from Purina and Linder's Feeds. Our show feed brands have not only proven their quality through many local and national winners, but have also helped us to get to know you, the Valley's best and brightest. From those who are just starting to those who are looking to try something new, we have the experience and expertise to help you reach your goals for both commercial and show livestock. From the show ring to the sale ring, from the purple ribbons to the pastures, Marker Ag is run for you by people like you. We're located right next to El Chorrito, so stop in today so that we can get to know you better.
Oh, that's the sound of someone at Papa Murphy's using fresh ingredients to make your pizza. And this is the sweet sound of your oven timer telling you that your home-baked Papa Murphy's pizza is done. Because at Papa Murphy's, we believe that Tuesday deserves something different, like your new way of telling your family pizza is ready. okay. Every Tuesday, get any large pizza for just $10. Papa Murphy's. Change the way you pizza.
Fender bender, hailstorm, couldn't stop on the ice in time? After everyone is safe, Scottsbluff Body and Paint should be the first call you make. There isn't a better shop in the area. Our highly skilled team is experienced at performing all auto body repair and paint jobs. Stop by anytime and speak to one of our technicians, and we'll do a full inspection to show you just how little our repair services will cost you. Our work is not complete until your car is safe and you're on the road again. Call today, Scottsbluff Body and Paint, 225-6408.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Back now in the bottom of the second, Clay Cutter will get the Pios started. First pitch home to him, swung on and fouled away. It's strike one, and we are underway here in the bottom of two. Clay Cutter, a rough series last time out, 1 for 10 with a pair of strikeouts against Spearfish, trying to turn that around here, down in the count 0-1. The pitch home. The breaker stays up high and evens the count on the third baseman. He is traditionally a middle infielder, but really can play everywhere around the infield. As we've seen him a lot at third base this year. 1-1 home. This one shot up the middle, fielded by the shortstop. Cutter busting it out of the box, but can't beat the throw, and it is out number one after Dean Bitter throws him out.
Money on me. Money on me. Money on me. Taking that walk. I might just spend the day. I got the sauce. I got the ability. Look how I talk. Just like the ability. I'm in the mall.
One out now. Brian Webb gets his turn at the plate.
Brian Webb.
First pitch to him, catches his own. It's strike one on the first baseman. Moffitt again on the year. Entered today 24 walks to 15 strikeouts. Not the ratio you want. We've seen 3 of each so far tonight. As Webb shoots this one out towards first. First baseman fields and takes it himself. It's 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the second inning. And Kellen Rutz will wrap up the order here and try to extend the inning with 2 away. Getting his first at bat of the series after going 0 for 2 last night. It's 1 for 5 on the Spearfish series. Picked up a run and a walk in that one as well. Shows bunt here, tries to lay it down. Third baseman Sorensen crashes, but it goes foul and the count moves to 0-1. Pios comes in 8-2 in their last 10, winning 11 of their last 13. As here comes the 0-1 from the righty. This one misses high. First matchup between the Whiskey Jacks and Pios this year. All-time matchup favoring the Pioneers 2-0. Both matchups in the 2019 season, and the Pios outscoring Wheat City 19-2 in those 2 games. That one misses and the count goes to 2-1. So Wheat City already outscoring the last 2 matchups against the Pioneers with their 3 runs in the first 2 innings. Pios trying to match the 2-1 here. This one blooped out into left field. Left fielder keeps on moving back, but he'll reel it in front of the track. And it's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Jack Moffitt as he's retired his last 5. And the Pios trail 3-1 as we head to the third, a quick bottom of the second. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge. What is Hydrozen? It's total body relaxation. It's total body recharge. It's floating weightless on water. Floating your aches, pains, stresses, and worries away. Hydrozen is a revolutionary new therapy using Epsom salt saturated water as a way to relax and rejuvenate your body. And it's now available in Scottsbluff. It is for most ages and has many benefits to the mind and body. Visit hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT.
Dooley Oil has been providing great service since 1968. Located at 2475 10th Street in Gearing. They are your distributor for premium Shell lubricants and also carry most all other major brands. Dooley Oil is the only master distributor of Howell's Fuel Additive in Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado. Dooley Oil is your extreme diesel fuel provider for the 3-state region. Remember, delivery is available. So for all of your ag and commercial lubricant and fuel needs, trust the folks at Dooley Oil. Thank you for your patronage. Dooley Oil, committed to you.
Wonderful warmer weather, sunshine, and blue skies bring new life, growth, and so much beauty along with it. Get out and make new memories this summer. Enjoy the great outdoor activities available to us right outside our back door, including walking, biking, hiking, running, fishing, camping, and more. Take time this summer to enjoy all the good life has to offer in the Panhandle of Nebraska. And remember to wear sunscreen. This message is brought to you by Prime Metal Products.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Back here now as we get set to start the top of the third inning, and Carson Ohl will go out for a third inning of work, allowing 3 runs in the first 2. As the first pitch home now to Caleb McDowell catches his own. It's strike 1 to the right-handed hitter. McDowell out of Grandview University Vikings. As he'll await the 0-1, swings and shoots it back up the middle. Right up the throw to Carson Ohl, and that's a base knock. And it'll lead off this top of the third inning. As that is the 5th hit already for the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks. Just now learning what a Whiskey Jack was. Found out this morning, actually. A Whiskey Jack is a Canadian jay, and they get the term from
the University of Minnesota Crookston,
the pronunciation of one of the Native American tribes. Sounded like Whiskey Jack, and then the people that entered called it Whiskey Jack, and the name spread. Pretty cool nickname, pretty cool color scheme for Wheat City. Light blue and dark blue combo. At home with the light blue pants. Looks pretty good. As Jake Gilly falls behind 0-1. Pick off to first, but diving back in safely is McDowell. Gilly striking out his first at bat. That was out number 2 in the first inning. For the 2-out, 2 RBI double brought home the first 2 runs. 1-0 in the dirt. And that evens the count. So all the runs scored for Wheat City so far this afternoon have been with 2 outs. Tough break for the man on the mound, Ohl, as he tries to bounce back. 1-1. This one breaks. Does not get the inside corner, though. And the count goes to 2-1. Righty takes a peek at first. He delivers a 2-1. Off the plate misses. It's a 3-1 count, hitter's count to the cleanup man. Again, Gilly, a .310 average, 26 hits, 8 doubles. Has been a mainstay in this Wheat City lineup. As this one's a broken bat jam piece out towards third. Fielded on the run by Clay Cutter. Throw to first is in time. A nice play by the corner infield for out number 1. I think it probably would have been a lot closer had Gilly seen that one off the bat. I don't think he did. It was jammed up that third base line, so he kind of froze in the box for a second before taking off for first. And the throw only beat him by a step and a half or so. So perhaps that's the difference. Regardless, it's out number 1. The runner moves up to second base. And with 1 out, Owen Viano will bat after his 2 RBI double in his last. First pitch to him drops into the zone. It's a nice breaker for strike 1. Here's the next home from Ohl. Swung on, popped up to the right side. It gets out of play, and the count will move to 0-2. Carson Ohl from Simi Valley, California. His first team all-conference, all-county, and all-league. Simi Valley High School. He'll deliver an 0-2 home now here. Swung on and missed. A nice breaker, and coming up empty is Viano. It's out number 2 now for the man on the mound. The 4th strikeout here early on. And Jackson Sorensen will step up. No low count. The righty Ohl looks back to second, no one covering. So McDowell stays put. Sorensen at the plate, a Gonzaga baseball commit, another Zag in this lineup between these two teams. I believe there's 6 total. Sorensen earlier today announced the Gatorade Idaho Baseball Player of the Year out of Idaho Falls. As this one drops too low, the count goes 2-0 on the left-handed hitter. He'll have a hitter's count here against Carson Ohl with a runner on second base and 2 away as the Pios try and get a scoreless inning on the board. 2-0 home. That one catches the outer half, and the count moves to 2-1. Averaging a 91 exit velo. Courtesy of Baseball Northwest. Yes, here comes the 2-1 from the righty. That one missing in the dirt. It'll be a 3-1 count. Out there at second base, McDowell has taken a pretty big lead. He sort of fake steal as a secondary where he gets halfway down the line. We'll see if English tries to back pick at all. We saw a lot of back picks, a lot of pickoffs, and a lot of caught stealings in the last series against Spearfish. He'll try it again. This one's fouled off to the left side, though, and it gets out of play to bring the count full 3-2.
You can't drink beer while you're driving. It's against the law. What?
Right now, the Pios 1 run on no hits and an error, while Wheat City 3 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. As here comes another. That one in the dirt, and it's ball 4. So a rare walk out of the hand of Carson Ohl, as runners will be on first and second with 2 away for Rhett Stein, who struck out in his last at bat. But rare to see the Pios with low hits overall in a game. I'm sure they'll bounce back eventually. Even in the 3-run performance in Game 3 against Spearfish, had 11 hits, which was 1 shy of Spearfish, who totaled 9 runs. Had 12 hits, out-hit Spearfish by 4 in the 6-8 loss. And they've really put bat on ball. 20 hits in Game 3 against Mining City, Game 2 against Mining City, I should say. But have yet to find the groove here as the count moves to 1-0 on the 7-hole hitter. And the next home, this one swung on and missed. Nice off speed, evens the count. So 8 starts at Biola University for the Eagles for the man at the plate in the 2021 season at .259 average with 7 hits, 27 at bats. This one swung on and missed, and he falls behind now, 1-2.
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
11 strikeouts and 31 at-bats for him so far this year with Wheat City. He's got a strikeout in his last at-bat, trying to avoid going down on strikes here as Ole will look the runner back to second and toe the rubber once again. 1-2, 2 away here in this top of the third inning, in which Wheat City leads 3-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Ole gets the strikeout and leaves the runner stranded, so Wheat City will come up empty here in this top of the third. They still lead 3-1 as we head to the Pios half of the third inning. They come to the plate. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium.
There's an old adage about going where the truckers go if you want something good. There's a lot of truth to that, and that's why you see a lot of truckers all the time at Western Travel Terminal in Scottsbluff. But WTT isn't just for the big rigs. They've got something for everyone, including the only pumps in town with Husker Fuel E15, also known as Unleaded 88. The -5 Below Beer Cave holds the best selection of the coldest beer in town. And WTT is home to Slice and Spice Pizza, including a great breakfast pizza at Western Travel Terminal in Scottsbluff, corner of Avenue I and South Beltline Highway West. Food, fuel, and fun for everyone.
Hi, I'm Austin Dillon, Fleet Manager at Fremont Ford in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I encourage all farmers, ranchers, and business owners to get in touch with me if you are looking for a new vehicle. We have specific programs through Ford that can save you a drastic amount of money on your new purchase. It would be my pleasure to discuss these savings with you. There's no better time to purchase a new work truck or personal vehicle than right now. Please get in touch with me by calling the dealership at 308-635-3701. I look forward to helping you on your new purchase.
Hi, Larry from Russell's Automotive. When it comes to your vehicle's brakes, just okay is not good enough. Russell's Automotive are brake experts. With a combined 73 years experience, we know brakes. On all brake services, we give you a lifetime nationwide warranty. Russell's uses only quality brake parts installed by ASE certified technicians. If your brakes don't feel or sound right, call us for a free 14-point brake inspection. Call Russell's Automotive at 635-4065. That's 635-4065 for your free brake system inspection.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Second time through for the Pioneers here in this bottom of the third inning. They trail 3-1 as Dalton Frank will get things started. First pitch to him from Moffitt, misses inside. It's ball one. Frank walked, stole a pair of bases, and then came around after the throw down to third was into left field. He scored the only run for the Pioneers as they didn't have a hit their first time through. This breaking ball drops into the zone, however. Nice pitch from Moffitt as it cuts from the body of Dalton Frank to get a piece of the plate, enough to even the count on the right-handed hitter. Here comes the 1-1. That one misses high, and Frank back on top 2-1. Out of Loxahatchee, Florida, attending Florida Atlantic University. And he was one of the most dominant players in this Pios offense before dealing with an injury. He had to sit out for a little bit, recovering and working his way back. He now shoots this one into deep right center field. Ranging back as the center fielder back to the warning track, and he'll pull it in just on the edge of that outfield dirt. It's out number one as Dalton Frank sent it for a ride. Frank was at .310 through his first 19 games before exiting that game on the road in Casper. Getting his first game back tonight and already making solid contact. Garrity falls behind 0-1 after a nice pitch there, after he went down on strikes looking in his first AB. Again, his last game since June 9th. But was at a .355 rate before he exited. 11 hits, 31 at-bats, trying to add to it here as the 0-1 comes up empty. Nice fastball on the outside. Tyler Garrity falls behind 0-2. Football, basketball, and baseball athlete out of high school. He shoots this one out to right, and it's going to drop in for a base knock. First of the game is an opposite field poke off the bat of Tyler Garrity. And the Pios have something showing in the hit column. Runner on first base, one out in this 3-1 ball game. Jake English will get his second trip to the dish. He walked, moved up to second on the double steal, and then advanced to third on the wild pitch in the first, but he was left stranded there after a pair of strikeouts from the man on the mound, Moffitt. First pitch home misses inside to English, and he'll start ahead in the count. Jake English hitting the first home run this year at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. A solo shot out to left center. Kind of center. Moved a little bit left. It was towards the edge of the batter's eye out there. But it was a well-struck baseball. His only of the year. Has 2 doubles as well, 6 RBIs, and trying to get back to that rate. Has a back pick to first base, close but not in time. As swinging and missing was English. Count even at 1-1 with a runner at first base, Garrity. English awaits the next and shoots it foul out to the right side. He'll fall behind 1-2. Was the Prep Baseball Report and Perfect Game ranked #1 catcher in all of Kansas out of high school, was first team All-State in Kansas. 60% caught stealing behind the plate before committing to Kansas. And you'll see a 1-2 here. The pitch from Moffitt. Sails high, fastball misses upstairs, and the count evens at 2-2. Only 5 at-bats this year for English. Still is yet to see his first collegiate hit. Trying to turn it on here in the Expedition League after his strong start. The catcher will try and get back in a groove. You'll see a 2-2 pitch here from Moffitt. Whoa, this one runs in and hits him. Fastball slipped out of the hand of the righty, and that one hit him on the ribs. Some conversations between English and Moffitt, but Moffitt throwing up the hand there, apologizing. Unintentional. It's a hit by pitch, though, and runners will be on first and second with 1 away. So it's the cleanup man now, Alex Zerfus. He walked in his first plate appearance. Again, 5 for 9 last series, and trying to keep up his stellar start. 2 Gonzaga teammates going at it here. Zerfus, the freshman there, out of Lake Forest, California. You'll see the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Good fastball. And Zerfus comes up empty. It's strike 1. Zerfus starting his career at Saddleback College, where he played 18 games, a .362 average, and a .474 on base before moving up to Gonzaga. Here's the 0-1. Breaker, this one poked out into center field. Center fielder takes a couple steps back, catches it, and the runner will tag. Throw into third is cut off, and sliding in safely on the tag is Tyler Garrity. It's out number 2, and the runners will move to first and third with 2 away. So John Ponder gets his second trip to the plate here after striking out his first at bat, again 0 for 3 last series. And once again the Pios with the tying run on base. As the first pitch home to him, that one misses off the plate. It's ball 1. John Ponder was the 8th highest outfielder in the state of Georgia, 23rd best player in Georgia, ranked by Perfect Game out of high school. As that breaking ball absolutely fools him, and a sword swing evens the count at 1-1. Being the 23rd best player in Georgia out of high school. Georgia, again, a baseball-driven state. Cobb County, some of the best talent in the U.S. As this one's fouled away out to the right side, and Ponder falls behind 0-2. 7 starts at Georgia State this year, but only 4 for 36 at the plate, trying to turn it around here with the Pioneers. But he's got a 1-2 count, as he'll have to protect. Moffitt searching for his 4th strikeout of the game. The righty sets, brings to the belt, and comes home. Swung on and missed. Ponder goes down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight, and the Pios leave runners on base. Yet again, we head now to the top of the 4th. Pios trailing 3-1. Carson Ohl takes the mound, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Katie, remember the day you made me the happiest man alive? I asked if you wanted to live to the fullest, to wake up every morning savoring potato olays, fluffy scrambled eggs, and breakfast burritos from Taco John's, and you said,
"Get your hands off my burrito."
Oh, Katie, I love when you whisper sweet nothings.
Wake up and go with bigger, bolder, better breakfast, only at Taco John's.
Drive-thru open at 6 a.m., dining room open at 8. Taco John's, with locations in Scottsbluff, Gearing, and Bridgeport.
At Wells Fargo Advisors, we've built our firm around a deep respect for planning. Our commitment to helping you plan effectively, invest wisely, and map a realistic course to your future is nowhere more evident than our Envision planning process. Put the process to work for you. We'll be with you every step of the way. For more information, call Ryan Windhorst, Senior Vice President of Investments, today at 632-7561. That's 632-7561.
It's summertime, and that means lawns, gardens, and baseball. Wesco has you covered on all ends. To celebrate, Wesco fans can save $5 on a 40-pound bag of Jordan fertilizer now through June 30th. Just stop by the Wesco store at 218 East Beltline wearing your Wesco baseball t-shirt. Support the orange and green and save some green on your lush green lawn. Wesco. Service, solutions, success.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Top of the 4th inning now, as once again the Pios bats have underperformed through the first 3 innings. Only 1 hit to this point, and have yet to find a groove off of Jack Moffitt, who is 0-3 on the year with an 11.40 ERA. Carson Ohl will bring his first pitch home. It's a high fly ball on the infield. Jake English staring it up in the air, and he will bring it in foul territory, out number 1. That'll bring up Dean Bittner, who grounded out to short in his only at bat tonight. 6'2" freshman from Phoenix, Arizona. Strong start to his college career and his freshman campaign. As Ohl winds and delivers an 0-0. That one misses up and away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. This one swung on and missed, and off speed gets that bat out in front. It evens the count at 1-1 on Bittner, who's batting a respectable .291 through 21 games. Pretty good start. As a check swing there, he did go around. No appeal needed, and the count moves to 1-2. 23 hits and 79 at bats for him. 5 doubles and a triple with 10 RBIs, but he goes down on strikes here. Another off speed, and Bittner goes down via the strikeout. It is now the 6th of the game for the man on the mound. And a quick out, number 2 here in the top of the 4th. We'll bring up the top of the order, and Ethan Sitzman, who has been the best bat of the day to this point. 2 for 2, has a run and an RBI, both singles. Jumped on the first pitch in his first at bat, and then got the RBI hit behind in the count in his second. Jumps on this first pitch as well, but it's fouled out of play, and he'll start the count behind 0-1. It's the danger of chasing that first pitch. The 0-1. This one poked foul out to the right side as well, so it'll be 0-2. Two away. And Carson Ohl looking for a 1-2-3 inning. He brings an 0-2. Swung on and line easily back to the man on the mound who catches it cleanly. And it's out number 3. A pop-up, a strikeout, and then the lineup back to Carson Ohl as he wraps up the 1-2-3 top of the 4th inning. We head to the bottom half. Maybe the Pios have a little bit of momentum as they trail by 2. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Fun facts about owning your own hot tub, courtesy of High Plains Spas and Recreation. Relaxing in your spa before bed helps soothe your aches and pains, allowing for a deeper, more rewarding sleep. Hot Spring Spas offers features like entertainment systems with Bluetooth capability, waterfalls, LED lighting, volcano jets, and more. Yes, sleeping like a baby is just one great reason, but there's plenty more. Stay tuned or stop into High Plains Spas and Recreation, where they sell fun. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, 1725 East Overland, Scottsbluff.
Behind every farm and ranch is a family. At J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, we treat all our clients like family. I'm Lex Larson, farm and ranch insurance producer. Together, we will work side by side to get to know you and your operation. We can provide comprehensive coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. The right insurance can help protect your family, your future, and keep your operation running in every season. Give me a call at 308-635-2023 or stop by our office in Scottsbluff.
J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, a Platte Valley company.
At Monument Physical Therapy, their purpose is to find the root of your problem, not to chase your symptoms. Disc and nerve pain, sports and work injuries, musculoskeletal disorders, and dizziness or balance issues are all very common, but you don't need to live with them. Monument Physical Therapy uses the most current, evidence-based, and board-certified orthopedic standards of care. Don't let months go by before getting to the source of your pain. Call them today at 308-633-5361 or visit them on Facebook.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Back now, bottom of the 4th inning. Pios trailing on the scoreboard 3-1 here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Game 1 against the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks after the Pios clinched the number 1 spot in the Clark Division after a Game 3 loss. Simrot, first pitch he sees, he bloops it down the first base line, but it's fair and gets into the outfield. Simrot's digging for 2, and he'll slide in safely with a first pitch leadoff double down the first baseline, and the Pios have some life. Not a well-struck ball in a late swing, but he got enough meat on it to push it past the first baseman, Jake Gilly, and down that first base line into right field. So Simrod on second base, Clay Cutter at the plate now. He grounded out to short his last AB, but with nobody out, he'll see the first from Moffitt. Breaker, that one swung on and missed. Cutter coming up empty on the nice curve ball, and the count goes to 0-1. Jake Moffitt comes home again. This one swung on and fouled away out to the right side. And Clay Cutter finds himself quickly behind 0-2. The Pios having some PO batting practice today. Usually, the pitchers usually don't take BP, but earning that right after the last game here at home, the shortened 7-inning rain delay. Little competition on the tarp slides won by the POs, so they got to take BP. Casey Candiotti hitting a batting practice home run, getting cheers from everybody on the field. As here comes the 0-2 to Cutter. That one misses off the plate, and the count goes to 1-2. And some of those guys can swing it pretty well, given the opportunity, at least in batting practice. I doubt we'll see a lot of them at the plate this year, in game at least. As here comes a 1-2. This one in the dirt, it gets away, but not a good jump out there at second base from Simrod. He'll stay put. The count even at 2-2. Antonio Garcia tossing his hands up. Kind of asking, what are you doing? As I think that one scooted far enough away from the backstop Stein for Simrod to advance. But again, if you can't get that good jump, there's no point in hesitating and making the play close. So just staying put. As Clay Cutter will see a 2-2. Swung on and shot foul out to the right side. Better contact from the man out of Iowa Western. But again, out of play, and the count remains the same. Clay Cutter, an impressive freshman campaign with the Reavers of Iowa Western. Somewhat of a powerhouse junior college in Iowa. But Cutter from Centennial, Colorado, where he was the number 18th ranked shortstop in all of Colorado. As the 2-2 home, swung on and missed. He goes down on strikes here, and it'll be an out number 1 here in this top of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth, excuse me. It brings up Brian Webb. 0 for 3 last series and 0 for 1 tonight after the ground out back to first. You see an infield shift from Wheat City as first baseman Jake Gilly playing closer to the line. Second baseman Ethan Sitzman moving a little bit further away from the second base bag. And here comes the 0-0. Breaking ball, dipped too low though, and Webb a nice take as the count moves to 1-0. Kellen Rutz sitting in the on-deck circle as the 9-hole hitter before the top of the order for the Pioneers. As Moffitt looks to second and comes home. Swung on and chopped out to the right side again. Fielded on a slide by the second baseman. And Ethan Sitzman makes a nice play as the throw on to first is in time for out number 2. So after the leadoff double, a strikeout and the ground out pushed Jonathan Simrod to third, but there are 2 outs now for Rutz, who will look to drive in a run here. 1 for 5 last series, had a fly out his only at bat tonight, but has had a pretty good start with the Pios as he swings and misses at the first pitch fastball. It's strike 1. 294 in his first 11 games, along with 6 RBIs and 7 runs, but still looking for his first extra base hit on the year. And so watch this one miss up and in, and the count evens at 1-1. So ever since the 3 walks in the first inning from the man on the mound, Moffitt, he has not walked a batter, has given up a hit by pitch in the third, but only 2 hits for the Pioneers and the 1 run coming on the air. That one swung on and missed, and Kellen Rutz falls behind on the breaker, 1-2. Pios down to their final strike of the inning and in danger of stranding another runner, this time on third base in the form of Jonathan Simrod. Jack Moffitt shakes off a sign and comes set. Out of the stretch, brings home a 1-2. Swung on and missed. Rutz late on the fastball, and that'll be out number 3. Pios once again leave a runner stranded on third base, and once again head to the top half of an inning, trailing 3-1. This time it's the 5th. Carson Knoll heading back out there to pitch as the Pios trail by 2 here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
Imagine internet Wi-Fi that works, no matter how many people are connected or where you are in your home. Now, you don't have to imagine. The Allo Blast is here. With the latest Wi-Fi 6 technology, the Allo Blast makes your internet Wi-Fi go further, faster, and more reliable. Give your Wi-Fi a blast. Visit allofiber.com/blast to switch today.
Is it time for a positive change? Ally Property Management and Real Estate is your ally in finding the perfect house to make a positive change in your life. I'm Megan Prouty, first-time homebuyer specialist at Ally Property Management and Real Estate. Owning your dream home may be more affordable than you think. I can guide you through the process of finding and purchasing your new home. Ally Property Management and Real Estate is proud to be in downtown Gearing and is ready to be your ally in all of your real estate needs.
Look like a team, work like a team with professional uniforms from Ideal Linen and Uniform. Shirts, pants, coveralls, lab coats, scrubs, cook shirts, aprons, and much more. Ideal also offers flame retardant garments and feature the Ideal Connect tracking system. So when your uniforms are sent for laundry service, they will be tracked and returned professionally, cleaned and pressed. For a free quote and to see our entire line, go to ideallinen.com or stop by 506 South Beltline Highway in Scottsbluff. Locally owned and operated for over 100 years.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Time for some Paul Reed in-game stats. Paul Reed Construction and Supply has been in business for over 35 years. Headquartered in Gering, Nebraska, the company provides an array of services ranging from commercial and industrial building construction to heavy highway earthwork and installation of underground utilities, as well as the rock pile division, service and equipment. Paul Reed Construction on 10th Street in Gering. First pitch from Carson Ohl misses off the plate. It's ball one. As the second home, that one catches the zone and evens the count. Carson Ohl on the day has picked up a total of 6 strikeouts as he continues his stellar outing, allowing the 3 runs, but again, coming off the error on the second batter of the game. This one shot out towards first, but all over it is first baseman Brian Webb. He'll take it to the bag himself for out number 1. That's 5 straight retired, and outside of a walk has retired 7 of his last 8 on the mound has Carson Ohl. First pitch to Caleb McDowell is smoked over the leaping glove of Kellen Rutz at short, and it's a base knock. Ponder chasing it down and will only allow a single, but that one a bullet off the bat of McDowell, and he has now reached in every plate appearance tonight his first on the fielder's choice, in which he came around to score in singles in his last 2 at-bats. 1 out, runner on first base for the cleanup man, Jake Gilly, who is 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out in his 2 ABs tonight.
Jake Gilly.
As the first baseman from the University of Minnesota, Crookston. We'll see his first pitch miss off the plate. It's ball 1. McDowell a pretty big lead over there at first. He is 7 for 9 on stolen bases this year, which is tied for the team lead. And so he'll get a good lead there and watch this one break into the zone. Evens the count at 1-1. Stolen base total tied with the man at the plate, Jake Gilly, who has 7 of them. Both do. Gilly's been caught stealing 1 more time than he has. As he gets a lead off of first base, quick pickoff, but nothing doing. As that's Simrot, who has moved over to first base and replaced Brian Webb. So some defensive changes here. Try and keep them all up to date. Ponder has remained in center as left field has changed with Simrot over there at first. This one's tipped back to the screen and the count goes to 1-2.
Finish him. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more caffeine. All right, Pios fans, what do you say we just
1-2 count as Carson Ohl looks for strikeout number 7. Righty out of the stretch, peeks towards first and comes set. Here's the pitch home. Runner goes. This one is swung on and poked out into right field, and it'll drop in for a base hit. The hit and run successful, as pulling into third base is the runner McDowell. It'll be runners on the corners with 1 out. And the Weed City Whiskey Jacks keep putting it in play, and good things keep happening. Once again, a jam shot that just floats high enough into the outfield grass. Even with second baseman Tyler Garrity covering the bag, I think if he was in his normal position, probably wouldn't have caught that either. But it does put runners on the corners. Owen Viano gets to hit again. He had the 2 RBI double in his first at bat. Struck out in his most recent, and the first pitch to him here, he swings and misses. It's strike 1 to the left fielder. Ole taking his time out there on the rubber, comes home here, runner goes. This one swung on and missed. English thinks about throwing down to second, but decides better of it and will allow the runner to reach. So runners will be on second and third now, one away. The trade offering is that it's an 0-2 count now to Viano. Infield in now for the Pioneers. And the pitch home just misses, and the count goes to 1-2. Beautiful blue sky here in Gering, Nebraska. As here comes the 1-2. Curveball. Oh boy, just misses the outside. Did not cross over the plate according to the home plate umpire, and the count is evened up at 2-2. Shaking off a sign is Ole. Out of the windup with the runners on second and third, and eventually time called at the plate by Viano before the 2-2 pitch. Jackson Sorensen in the on-deck circle as here comes the 2-2. Swung on, dribbled foul. Antonio Garcia takes a step out of the dugout, but Smelko blows by him. And he picks up the foul ball. One out, infield remains in, and Ole trying to get out number 2. 2-2. Floats into the zone, strike 3. Got him looking. Big strikeout for Carson Ole, his 7th of the day. And it's out number 2 now with those runners still on second and third. Once again, every run scored so far for Weed City has been scored with 2 outs. Ole hoping that trend does not continue as Sorensen steps up to the plate. 0 for 1 has struck out in his only at bat, but walked in a plate appearance in the third. And shaking off a sign is Ole, and he will bring another. First pitch home, popped up to the left side, out of play though. And it'll land behind the bleachers over there for strike 1. Sorensen, again, the Idaho Falls native, who earlier today won the Gonzaga, Idaho Baseball Player of the Year. 0-1. Watches this one miss outside and even the count. It's an even 1-1 count. Pitch home. This one skied out to left field again. Long way to go for the left fielder, and he'll run out of room as it'll drop in foul territory. As that looks like Brian Webb out there. It is. So Simrot and Webb have just switched positions. Again, Pios have clinched first place, so head coach Antonio Garcia with the room to move players around and try out some new things before the second half starts. As I guess that's the situation here. Brian Webb out there in the left. As once again, Carson Ole ahead in the count, 1-2. Man at the plate, left-handed hitting Sorensen awaits. Pitch home from Ole. Swung on and fouled back. A line drive bullet over the screen. As the count stays at 1-2. Simi Valley native trying to get the K. 4 of his strikeouts coming from this 4-5-6 in the order. Looking for another. This one swung on and missed in the dirt. English blocks, fires down to first base, and it's in time for out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts wrap up this top of the 5th inning, leaving runners stranded on second and third. And once again, Weed City goes scoreless here as Ole trots back to the dugout. Pios trot up to the plate. They trail 3-1 here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
A thunderstorm or tornado doesn't have to last long to wreak havoc. Once the storm is past, it doesn't mean the danger has. There could be a variety of deadly hazards left by the storm, like a downed power line. There's no way to tell if a power line is energized and potentially deadly. A downed power line does not have to be arcing or smoking to kill you. Stay away from it. Keep others away and call 911. For more information on how to be safe during and after severe weather, go to safeelectricity.org. Brought to you by Chimney Rock and Roosevelt Public Power Districts.
Your Touchstone Energy partners.
Inventory, supply, demand, marketing, human resources. It takes a lot to manage your business. But when your team includes the professionals at E&H CPAs and Management Consultants PC, the burden is lightened because you know the accounting, tax planning, valuation services, even litigation support, and exit planning are taken care of. Troy Hilliard, Seth Cobalt, and Lindsay Matthews bring years of experience in guiding your business. E&H CPAs and Management Consultants PC, 2021 Broadway, innovative, trusted, proven.
Hi, I'm Austin Dillon, Fleet Manager at Fremont Ford in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I encourage all farmers, ranchers, and business owners to get in touch with me if you are looking for a new vehicle. We have specific programs through Ford that can save you a drastic amount of money on your new purchase. It would be my pleasure to discuss these savings with you. There's no better time to purchase a new work truck or personal vehicle than right now. Please get in touch with me by calling the dealership at 308-635-3701. I look forward to helping you on your new purchase.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
For more than 125 years, Wells Fargo Advisors has created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. Call Ryan Windhorst at 632-7561. Wells Fargo, together, will go far. Jack Moffitt going far here as he stretches into the bottom of the fifth. Dalton Frank will lead off 1-2-3 for the Pioneers, but he's behind 0-1. The next home breaker, that one catches the top of the zone, and he'll fall behind 0-2. Dalton Frank scoring the only run of the game so far, disagrees with that strike call, and steps back in to see an 0-2 pitch. Pios being out-hit by 5 here, outscored by 2 in this bottom of the fifth as the 0-2 misses high. In the count now 1-2. Out of the windup, Moffitt rocks, delivers 1-2, misses high and away to even the count at 2-2. Moffitt running it up on the gun with that fastball. Currently sits at 82 pitches through 4 innings. It's as high as 94 for Carson Ohl right now. I don't think we'll see him go out for the 6th. If that's the case, he's finished with 7 strikeouts on the day. Only 1 walk as well, continuing that stellar K to walk ratio. 2-2 misses inside and low. Frank watches it, and he goes from 0-2 to 3-2 now as the leadoff man. And we'll see a payoff pitch from Moffitt as he delivers the next. Frank walked his first plate appearance, flew out to center on a ball that was pretty well struck. George Guajardo out there. Here's the 3-2. Misses off the plate, ball 4, so after getting ahead 0-2, 4 straight balls to Dalton Frank, and he earns his 2nd walk of the afternoon. Getting on base from the leadoff spot, it brings up Tyler Garrity. Garrity picked up the first Pios hit back in the 3rd inning. It was a single, and he got as far as 3rd base. But a fly out from Zerfus and strikeout of Ponder left him stranded. Yes, he'll await the first home from Moffitt here. That one in the dirt, ball 1. Frank already has a pair of stolen bases on the day, picking up right where he left off in that stolen base category. Was tied with Eric Smelko at 7 when he left. Smelko now up to 12. As this one misses up and in, and the count goes to 2-0. But Frank, with his pair of stolen bases today, has moved up to 9, 2nd on the team. Has only been caught stealing once, while Eric Smelko's been caught 5 times. Frank getting another lead over there at first base as the righty Moffitt sets and delivers a 2-0. Swung on and shot out into right center field. Right fielder coming in. He'll make the play and throw behind Dalton Frank, who's got to scramble back to first. But he's in time safely. And it's a line out to right for out number 1. That brings up Jake English, who has reached both times tonight, once on a walk, once on a hit by pitch, and he'll try and pick up only the 3rd hit for the Pioneers here, as they have failed to get the bats going up to this point. Again, the Pioneers really a late innings team, pushing across runs through the 6th, through the 9th, as that one misses inside. It's ball 1, and another Pios batter will start ahead in the count. This time it's English. Looking for his first extra base hit since returning. Here's a 1-0. That one shot down the third base line, and it will get by the third baseman into the outfield. Frank will take off for third, throw into third's a good one, but sliding in safely is Dalton Frank. It's a single to put runners on the corner, still 1 out. Antonio Garcia laughing towards the dugout after confusion between him and Dalton Frank. Frank got a good round to second. If he kept going, he would have beat the throw easily, but kind of hesitated and then eventually took off for third. Still beat it. It was in time. So 1 out, runners on the corners. It's Alex Zerfus at the plate now as he tries to drive in a run. First pitch from Moffitt is a breaker. That one catches the zone. It's strike 1. Alex Zerfus 0 for 1 on the day. Flew out his most recent at bat, but walked in the first inning. Here's the 0-1 from the fellow Zag. That one missing up and in, and the count is evened up. On Zerfus. Comes out to a .480 start through his first 8 games. Trying to continue that pace here tonight. And here comes the 1-1. This is a breaking ball, and sitting on it was Zerfus, but too long as the high breaker is pushed foul out to the right side into the netting, and the count moves to 1-2. John Ponder sits in the on-deck circle. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts tonight. As Zerfus once again has the runner on third base with less than 2 outs, trying to drive in a run. He'll have to protect and put the ball in play if he wants to do so. 1-2 home from Moffitt. Misses off the plate, back pick to first. English dives back in safely. Big lead from Dalton Frank on the pickoff. 2-2 count, 1 away. Right-handed Moffitt brings home to Alex Zerfus. Swung on and fouled out to the right side. Zerfus once again getting a piece. Little bunny hop at the plate before stepping out and adjusting. Count remains even at 2 apiece. English, not much of a stolen base threat over there at first. Does have 2 on the year, 2 for 2. Added another tonight on the double steal, but was the back half of that without the throw. As here comes the 2-2. Misses off the plate, gets away. Coming home is Dalton Frank, and he'll score. Without a slide, Dalton Frank brings home the second Pios run. Again, scoring without an RBI. Score now 3-2. Jake English moves up to second. And Zerfus will have a full count now. Runner on second base, Jake English. Jack Moffitt comes set and will bring home the payoff pitch. Misses away and once again gets away. Jake English will scoot up to third, and the walk moves the runner to first. Good at bat put together by Alex Zerfus. He was another one that fell behind in the count early, but got it all the way back before earning the walk. It's runners on first and third. With JP, John Ponder at the plate. 0 for 3 last series, 0 for 2 tonight with a pair of strikeouts. 23 on the year in 14 games. Chance to drive in a run. Trying to erase his 0 for 2 line tonight. First pitch home, he shows bunt, lays one down to the first base side. It's a good one. They'll flip on to first. It's in time, but Ponder does the job driving in the run on the RBI. And the Pios have tied it up at 3 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Ponder picking up his 6th RBI of the year as English comes home to score. Moving up to second base is Alex Zerfus. That's the first RBI of the game for the Pioneers after the previous 2 runs scored, one on a throwing error, the other on a wild pitch. It's now time for Simrot, who doubled in his last AB, was the second of the 3 hits the Pioneers have to this point. He shoots this one foul out to the right side, and the count moves to 0-1.
Everybody clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands.
Here's the 0-1. This one dribbled up the third base line off the leg of Simrod. It stayed in fair territory, but the throw to first won't matter as it's a foul ball. And the count moves to 0-2. Simrod picking up a pair of RBIs in the last series, 1 for 3 total. Both RBIs coming on the fielder's choice. And 1 for 2 tonight, a strikeout in that double down the first base line. The go-ahead run in scoring position. Moffitt trying to get out of this bottom of the 5th inning. As the righty sets, looks to second and comes home. Swung on, fouled away. A defensive swing from Jonathan Simrot. Gets enough of it, and the count stays put. Ranked in the top 500 in the nation out of high school at Valley Christian High School in San Jose. And a true utility guy playing all facets, first base, catching, outfield, and pitching. As here comes an 0-2, that one in the dirt. Nice take by Simrot. As that's a tough pitch to lay off of. Moffitt knows it. And the count moves to 1-2. 300 career average at Valley Christian, along with 50 RBIs, 44 runs, as well as a 3-time preseason underclass All-American. Righty Moffitt looks to second, comes set, and brings home a 1-2. That one check swing, but it misses off the plate. Appeal down to first base. Did he go? He did. No, he did. Oh boy, that wasn't even close. That was not even close. The field umpire wasn't paying attention. That's tough. Tough to take. It wraps up the inning. Antonio Garcia is hot, and he's out there having a conversation. Simrot wasn't even close to going around. But it is strike 3. As Garcia tries to calm down, heads back to the home plate umpire, and maybe wants a conversation. As I think he's trying to explain that it wasn't even close enough for an appeal. I don't think he'll be successful here. I'll let you know what happens on the other side. We head to the top of the 6th inning. Pios did tie it up with 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th after the sack, bunt, RBI, and wild pitch. And we head now to the 6th inning of a tie game here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Dooley Oil has been providing great service since 1968. Located at 2475 10th Street in Gearing, they are your distributor for premium Shell lubricants and also carry most all other major brands. Dooley Oil is the only master distributor of Howell's Fuel Additive in Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado. Dooley Oil is your extreme diesel fuel provider for the 3-state region. Remember, delivery is available, so for all of your ag and commercial lubricant and fuel needs, trust the folks at Dooley Oil. Thank you for your patronage. Dooley Oil, committed to you.
Ready for your next adventure? Take Platte Valley Bank with you. With simple checking account products, instant issue debit cards, and an easy app to guide you, there has never been a better time to start your financial journey. Heading off to college, discovering a new city, or roaming in your own backyard, adventure awaits with Platte Valley Bank. Explore your options today at www.pvbank.com.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Wonderful warmer weather, sunshine, and blue skies bring new life, growth, and so much beauty along with it. Get out and make new memories this summer. Enjoy the great outdoor activities available to us right outside our back door, including walking, biking, hiking, running, fishing, camping, and more. Take time this summer to enjoy all the good life has to offer in the Panhandle of Nebraska. And remember to wear sunscreen. This message is brought to you by Prime Mental Products.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
So it's top of the 6th inning. Carson Ohl will head back out there for the Pioneers. He'll face Rhett Stein to kick things off. It's 7-8-9 for the Whiskey Jacks as that one's in there for strike 1. Currently in no decision territory after the Pios have tied it in the bottom of the 5th. As here comes the 0-1. This one shot towards third, fielded by Clay Cutter. He'll fire on to first, and a nice stretch over there by Simrot for out number 1. Rhett Stein now 0 for 3 on the day, a pair of strikeouts in the ground out. As Houston Fogelstrom comes up to the plate. He is 1 for 2 as a double and a run, as well as a pop-up on the day.
From Northeast Community College, Houston Fogelstrom.
This one now struck out to right field. It's going to drop in front of right fielder Alex Zerfis for a base knock. And it'll be a 1-out hit against Carson Ohl. That being his 98th pitch of the afternoon. As some action in the Pioneers bullpen. And all hoping he gets through this 6th inning. As he'll face Dean Bittner here. Bittner 0 for 2 on the day as a strikeout, a ground out. Runner leading off of first base, Fogelstrom, a 2 for 3 day so far. First pitch home, that one catches the zone. It's strike 1. Off to first base, but diving back in safely is the base runner, Fogelstrom. Bittner, 25 games, 81 at-bats at Mesa Community College. 24 runs, 25 hits, including 8 extra base hits, 3 home runs, and 12 RBIs. 0-1 count home. This one now shot out towards short, and it finds outfield grass. Kellen Rutz watches it fly by him. It's back-to-back singles here with 1 out to put runners on first and second. And top of the order up as a Wheat City looks to strike back. It'll be Ethan Sitzman, who is 2 for 3 on the day as a run, an RBI, a pair of singles, and then the line drive back to Carson Ohl, which ended the top of the 4th inning. Base runners get some signs from the third base coach for Wheat City. And the Whitman College student athlete steps in and will get the first pitch. Swung on, shot out towards third, on a line, chance at 2, the throw is high. So Clay Cutter would have had the double play, but the throw to short is Sales on the second baseman. Kept it on the infield so the runners can't advance, but there's 2 outs, and that's a visit to the mound from Antonio Garcia, and perhaps the end of the day for Carson Ohl. Antonio Garcia heads back to the dugout as Ohl wants to get through 6. He's got 1 batter to face to get through it. It's Trey Guajardo, who has reached once on the error in the first inning, since then has grounded out twice. On the day, 8 strikeouts for Carson Ohl. Righty sets, delivers, first pitch, misses outside on the lefty, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 home to him. That one will catch the zone, and the count is evened up now at 1 apiece. Guajardo from San Juan, Texas, starting his collegiate career at UT Rio Grande Valley. He batted .222 in 5 games played in the shortened COVID 2020 season. As here comes the 1-1 to the left-handed hitter. Dribbles this one, spinner off the end of the bat. Ohl fields barehanded, but he can't make the play. Weak contact, and Garcia heads out of the dugout. Carson Ohl frustrated. He wanted him. He got the weak ground ball, but it is an infield single that loads the bases, and that's the end of the night for Carson Ohl. Antonio Garcia going to take the ball from him as the whole infield comes in, gives fist bumps to the man on the mound, finished his day with 3 strikeouts. As a reliever into the game, trying to get out of this bases loaded jam. Right now, Wheat City 10 hits on the day to the Pioneers 3, but they're even in the column that matters. 3-3 in the run column. So Carson Ohl exits to the applause of everyone in attendance, into the dugout clapping for him as well. Finishes with 5.2 innings of work, 8 strikeouts to only 1 walk. Fantastic day from him to limit damage from the Wheat City bats, and he exits in a tie ball game, but responsible for the 3 runners on base as Mikey Kalia enters into the game. Kalia, the future Buffalo at West Texas A&M. Spent the start of his collegiate career at Lower Columbia College, but transferring to West Texas A&M in the fall. Has 5 outings on the year for the Pioneers, a 2-1 record, and 16 strikeouts in his 14.2 innings of work. Has won each of the last 2 games he's pitched. His most recent outing was his best, 2 innings of work against Mining City in a 1-0 ball game, not allowing a hit or a walk, and picking up a pair of strikeouts as he tries to continue that groove. As he continues to warm up, junior from Renton, Washington, at Kittredge High School, 3-time All-NPSL, career .220 average for him in high school. He's a team captain and all-star senior year. He also threw a perfect game in high school before starting at Lower Columbia College. 14.1 innings of work in his first year there, 2019. 7 strikeouts in 14.1. The COVID year spent his summer with the Pioneers, had a 2-1 record in 12 appearances and a total of 33 innings of work, as this one's now dribbled up the third base line, foul. And the first pitch will go as strike one against the batter and three-hole hitter Caleb McDowell, who is currently 2 for 3 on the day. He reached on a fielder's choice as well and has a run across the plate. Oh, 1 count to the right-handed hitter. Out of Grandview University, watches this breaker miss too low, and the count evens up at 1-1. One home. Whoa, this is a fastball that misses well off the plate. The count moves to 2-1. McDowell from South Jordan, Utah, trying to drive in a go-ahead run. Kalia brings a 2-1 home. This one, fastball outer half, doesn't get the call, and the count moves to 3-1 now. Nowhere to put him in this 3-1 count. The man at the plate, McDowell, has reached in every plate appearance so far. Righty Kalia winds, delivers. This one swung on, popped up to the right side, into right field. Long way to go for Zerfus. Into foul territory, dives, but comes up short. Can't make the play. It falls foul. It's strike two. Heck of an effort out there in right by Alex Zerfus, as he had a long way to go to try and get to that one. Full extension, and still came up about a foot short. So all the runners will get a head start here on a 3-2, 2-out, bases loaded count. Level game, 3-3 here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium in this top of the sixth. Kalia sets, delivers. This one misses, ball 4. Doesn't get the call, and he'll walk in a run and give Wheat City the lead. They're up now 4-3. Coming home to score is Houston Fogelstrom, who had the first single of the inning after the leadoff ground out. Moving to third is Dean Bittner. Second is Trey Guajardo. And Jake Gilly will step in, 1 for 3 on the day with a strikeout and a ground out so far. Kalia looking for out number 3. First pitch floating curveball in there, strike 1. Oh, 1 count now on Gilly, who again to this point leads his team in average and hits. Looking for a big one here to try and bust it open as Wheat City leads by 1. 0-1 home. Breaker, that one misses the spot. A little too low, and the count is evened at 1 apiece. Gilly, last name spelled H-J-E-L-L-E. Took me a while to figure out how to pronounce it, so I had to look through some previous broadcasts to try and figure it out. As that one swung on and missed, it's strike 2. But we did come to the conclusion it is Gilly. Hopefully the previous broadcasters were correct. Kind of banking on that. But if I'm wrong, welcome to tell me in the comments. Of course, happy to see all the YouTube viewers back on the homestand. And we're in a pretty crucial moment of this game. 4-3 ball game, bases loaded, 1-2 home. Breaker in the dirt, blocked by English. And the count evens up at 2-2. Still a tough spot for the righty on the mound because you don't want it to get to a 3-2 count, so you really can't throw a chase pitch here. Just trying to get a swing and miss. 2-2. Popped up right side and out of play. Count will remain the same.
Everybody clap your hands.
Righty Kalia sets, looks home, and out of the stretch comes home. Breaker, this one skied out into left field. Left fielder Brian Webb works his way underneath it and pulls it in for out number 3, just shy of the warning track. So Kalia comes in and leaves the bases loaded, but he does walk in a run after Carson Oles' day is done, and Wheat City leads 4-3 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
Hydrotex Lubrication is an industry leader in high-performance motor oils, greases, and fuel improvers. Hydrotex's main priorities are to provide the best products and the most efficient and reliable service to fit the customer's application needs. For more information on how Hydrotex can help you, call Phil and Nick at 308-635-8162. Stop into our new showroom at 2860 Holiday Park Drive in Gearing and see the products and services they offer, as well as purchase any products that you need.
Behind every farm and ranch is a family. At J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, we treat all our clients like family. I'm Lex Larson, farm and ranch insurance producer. Together, we will work side by side to get to know you and your operation. We can provide comprehensive coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. The right insurance can help protect your family, your future, and keep your operation running in every season. Give me a call at 308-635-2023 or stop by our office in Scottsbluff.
J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, a Platte Valley company.
At Monument Physical Therapy, their purpose is to find the root of your problem, not to chase your symptoms. Disc and nerve pain, sports and work injuries, musculoskeletal disorders, and dizziness or balance issues are all very common, but you don't need to live with them. Monument Physical Therapy uses the most current, evidence-based, and board-certified orthopedic standards of care. Don't let months go by before getting to the source of your pain. Call them today at 308-633-5361 or visit them on Facebook.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
New arm into the game for Wheat City here in this bottom of the 6th inning. Pios trying to get that run back. It's number 17, Matthew Dahlquist, as he will get set to pitch to the 7-8-9 in the order.
New pitcher on the mound for the Whiskey Jacks from the University of California, San Diego, Matthew Dahlquist.
First pitch to Clay Cutter, fouled back for strike 1. He's been jumping all over the first pitches tonight, but is 0 for 2 on the evening. Grounding out to short and striking out in his 2 ABs. Here comes the next. Swung on and fouled the other way as Smilko races Brian Webb to the foul ball in the on-deck circle, and the count goes to 0-2. He seems frustrated because Webb grabbed it. It was hit right at him. And now a bit of a stare down from Smilko. Yes, here comes the 0-2. That one called strike 3. Clay Cutter doesn't like it, thought it was low. And it will be out number 1 here in this bottom of the 6th.
Now batting for your Pios from Grand Canyon University, Brian Webb.
First pitch to Brian Webb, misses for ball 1 as he gets another at bat. In the same spot, just moved around defensively today. The next pitch home, that one catches the outer half. And once again, the fans not happy with it. The count evens at 1-1. Dahlquist now sends this one home. It's popped up into shallow left field. Shortstop ranging out, and he'll pull it in on the run for out number 2. 2 quick outs here for Dahlquist in the bottom of the 6th inning. Dahlquist from Redondo Beach, California, 2021 grad, as this one bounces outside away, ball 1. committed to the University of California, San Diego. As this one misses off the plate as well, and the count goes to 2-0. Once again, Smelko gets beat to the foul ball. This time it's by Dalton Frank. And I think the Pios are trying to beat Smelko in the foul ball race now. That one misses off the plate as well, and the count goes to 3-0. Kellen Rutz seeing 3 straight balls after he's flown out and struck out in 2 ABs tonight, and trying to keep this bottom of the 6th alive. Here comes the 3-0 from Dahlquist. Misses low, ball 4. Rutz drops his bat off, and it's the top of the order up now for the Pios and Dalton Frank. A total of 5 walks on the day for the starter, Jack Moffitt. But after the run in the top of the 6th, he has the lead and is in line for the win if the score stays this way. But I have a feeling it might change in the later stages of this one. As Dalton Frank steps in, here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt, blocked behind the plate. That's 5 straight balls now for the man on the mound. And Frank starts the count ahead 1-0. Beautiful sunset, creating a pink-purple hue out there behind the right field fence. And once again, a gorgeous night for baseball at Oregon Trail Park. This one misses up high, and Frank will have a hitter's count 2-0. Not too hot either. We've had some hot days out here, but not the case. Perfect temperature for first pitch. As Frank will see a 2-0. That one misses outside as well. 3-0 now, and 7 straight balls for the man on the mound after the strikeout looking and pop-up to the first 2 batters. On deck circle sits Tyler Garrity, who's 1 for 3 today and entered the day 355 on the season. Righty sets, comes home. This one misses inside. Ball 4. No call to strike. Let you hear all the fans express their opinions on the call. As it is 3-1 now, hitters count to Frank. Still ahead, the pitch home from Dahlquist. That one swung on and hit foul down the third base line, and the count remains full. It moves full. 3-2 with 2 away, which means the speedy Kellen Rutz gets a head start. Anything in the gap could score him. Pios only 3 hits on the day to Wheat City's 10, but the deficit is only 1. 3-2 count, 2 away. Dahlquist sets, and the runner goes. Pitch home. Swung on, popped up high to the left side in front of the on-deck circle. It'll get out of play right beyond that foul netting and into the stands. And into a little fan in attendance. That's what it's all about, folks. Count remains 3-2. We'll see another payoff pitch, and Rutz will have to catch his breath before he takes off yet again. Moffitt ends the day with 3 runs allowed on 3 hits, 5 walks. Dahlquist trying to go a scoreless 6th here. 3-2 home. Runner goes. That one called strike 3. Catches the zone low, and once again, Pios fans are upset. Dalton Frank, having words for the home plate umpire, is disappointed, and now Antonio Garcia saying some words. I'm sure he's on his last legs as he heads back to the dugout. And we'll head now to the top of the 7th. New pitcher into the game. I'll have more on that in just a moment. Here's a word from these quick sponsors.
Life has a way of throwing unexpected events and new opportunities our way. When life goals change with time or if fluctuating markets throw your plan off course, Wells Fargo Advisors' investment planning process offers the flexibility to make the adjustments you need to help you live the life you want. When life happens, we can help. For more information, call Ryan Windhorst, Senior Vice President of Investments, today at 632-7561. That's 632-7561.
It's summertime, and that means lawns, gardens, and baseball. Wesco has you covered on all ends. To celebrate, Wesco fans can save $5 on a 40-pound bag of Jordan fertilizer now through June 30th. Just stop by the Wesco store at 218 East Beltline wearing your Wesco baseball t-shirt. Support the orange and green and save some green on your lush green lawn. Wesco. Service, solutions, success.
Be the envy of the neighborhood with the new Green Mountain Grill from High Plains Spas and Recreation. In addition to Green Mountain Grills, High Plains Spas and Recreation also has the pellets, cooking spices, rib racks, smoking shelves, covers, and other accessories, as well as replacement parts. If they don't have what you need, they could get it. Yep, get a Green Mountain Grill and be that neighbor that's always admired for the wonderful, yummy barbecue smells. High Plains Spas and Recreation, open 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, 1725 East Overland in Scotts Bluff.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
New pitcher into the game for the Pioneers here in this top of the 7th inning. They trail 4-3, and Derek Brown's on to pitch as Mikey Kalia goes 0.1 innings with a walk and a fly out in the 2 batters that he faced. And it'll be 5-6-7 for the man on the mound, Derek Brown, out of Iowa Western and Iowa native from Monroe. Had a rough start to the season and a rough start to this outing as that pitch sails way outside for ball 1.
For your Pios from Iowa Western Community College, Derek Brown.
As that start to the year has really weighed down in statistics. Has a 18 ERA, 7 innings of work. Has allowed a total of 14 earned runs. Has 3 straight balls. Really nowhere close, moves the count to 3-0. But the last 2 outings for Derek Brown have been really good. A total of 2 innings between the 2. 1 inning against Casper allowed 1 hit, 1 walk, and a strikeout, but no one came home to score. And the most recent against the Tommyknockers was a good one, as that one's in there for a strike. And as it crossed the plate, a firework in center field. That's interesting. I don't know if I've seen that before. Moves the count to 3-1. Brown comes home again, and that one misses way outside. It's ball 4, and Derek Brown's frustrated. But it's a leadoff walk here in this top of the 7th inning. Against the Tommyknockers, had an inning, no hits, 1 walk, and a pair of strikeouts as Trent Kiefer instantly out of the dugout to talk to Derek Brown. And the infield in to witness that conversation. Stepping up to the plate for Wheat City is Jackson Sorensen. Third baseman is 0 for 2 on the day, has a pair of strikeouts, but has also walked. Derek Brown hoping for the better outing, the strikeout, as the Wheat City dugout dancing to the YMCA. Gotta love the energy at the ballpark. Wheat City looking for another win here. Again, 6-4 in their last 10. As the first pitch from Derek Brown runs inside, gets away again. It's a wild pitch, and it scoots the runner up to second. As he's trying to find the zone. Some more action in the Pios bullpen. As Derek Brown tries to reset, here comes the 1-0. That one misses inside as well. A little more towards the plate, though. And the count moves to 2-0. Brown winds, delivers, and the runner will try for third. Throw down to third is in time. What a laser behind the plate. It's Tyler Davis, who has entered the game, replaced Jake English. And he throws out the runner at third for an important out, number one. Sorensen ahead in the count, though, 3-0. Pitch home from Brown. Misses off the plate. It's ball 4. And back-to-back walks for Derek Brown. As he'll try and locate again. I'll bring up number 22, Rhett Stein, who's had a rough day at the dish. 0 for 3, a pair of strikeouts and a ground out. Either of those options would be appreciated by the man on the mound, trying to get a double play ball and out of the inning. First pitch home here, that one misses in, and the count goes to 1-0. Antonio Garcia asking where that one was. Home plate umpire says it did miss inside. Quick pick to first and back in safely on the dive is Sorensen. Stein at the plate out of Biola University. The Eagles, we got 8 games and 27 at-bats of playing time this year. He swings and misses at this one, though, and the count is even at 1-1. From Auburn, Washington. 1-1 to him. Misses just off the plate. And the hitter ahead now, 2-1. Once again, 4 runs for Wheat City on 10 hits and an error, and the Pios 3 runs, 3 hits and an error. As that one misses off the plate as well, it's another 3-1 count. Monument Physical Therapy in Gering offers the Bumps and Bruises program, offering 1 free consultation and 1 free follow-up for all area athletes. Monument Physical Therapy in Gering. The runner leading off of first base is Sorensen. Here's the 3-1. This one swung on, popped up high behind the plate. Davis can't find it, and it will get out of play regardless to bring the count full. 3-2. Cheers as a young fan reels in the foul ball. And focus returns to the game as we'll have a payoff pitch. Derek Brown here delivers to the batter Stein. Called strike 3. The slider gets the outside corner, and it's out number 2 here for the Pios. Third strikeout of the day for Rhett Stein, and he heads back to the dugout unhappy. Houston Fogelstrom steps in and will try and extend the inning after 2 leadoff walks. Caught stealing was out number 1, and that looking strikeout a big out number 2. Much needed for the confidence of Derek Brown out there, as this one's now popped up shallow right field, going out to the second baseman, and it's going to drop in. A weak pop hit, single into right. Another one for Wheat City, 11th hit of this one. And I got to say, probably the majority of them have been weak contact. They've just found the right spots, which has got to be demoralizing for the pitching staff, as they trail 4-3, and Derek Brown will have to throw another good pitch to get out of this one. That is now the 3rd hit of the day for Fogelstrom. He's also scored 2 of the 4 runs for the Whiskey Jacks. And it's now the 9-hole hitter, Dean Bittner, who is 1 for 3 on the day. First pitch he sees is a slider that catches the zone, strike 1. Here's the next home from the righty Brown. That a slider, and it catches the inside corner this time. And falling behind is Bittner, 0-2. Runners on first and third for Wheat City. And the man out of Mesa Community College behind in the count. Brown looking for the third out. He'll deliver. 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Derek Brown. Get him out of the inning unscathed, as he'll leave runners stranded on first and third. Pios head to the bottom of the 7th, trailing by 1. It's time to stretch at Oregon Trail Park Stadium as the Pios try and get back in this one. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
Good luck, Western Nebraska Pioneers, from the A. Elliott Law Office. A. Elliott Law is located at the Railway Office Plaza on the corner of Railway Street and Avenue B in Scottsbluff, Suite C110. Needing legal counsel for criminal law, juvenile law, real estate, estate planning, probate and domestic, and family law? Call Audrey Long today for an appointment. 633-5294. A. Elliott Law supports the Western Nebraska Pioneers.
Play ball!
Katie, remember the day you made me the happiest man alive? I asked if you wanted to live to the fullest, to wake up every morning savoring potato olays, fluffy scrambled eggs, and breakfast burritos from Taco John's, and you said,
"Get your hands off my burrito."
Oh, Katie, I love when you whisper sweet nothings.
Wake up and go with bigger, bolder, better breakfast, only at Taco John's.
Drive-thru open at 6 a.m., dining room open at 8. Taco John's, with locations in Scottsbluff, Gearing, and Bridgeport.
Have you been waiting for better coverage and service? Well, that's exactly what you get when you join Viera Wireless, the better local and national network. For a limited time, get up to $1,000 off when you trade in your phone and upgrade to one of the latest models like the iPhone 12 series. Plus, we'll give you $200 more when you port in your number. No activation or hidden fees. Learn more at your local Viera Wireless store or at viero.com today.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Well, a quick start to the bottom of the 7th inning as the first pitch that Tyler Garrity sees is roped out into right center field. It's a base hit to lead off this bottom of the 7th. And the tying run is on base now for the Pioneers. As replacing Jake English for his first at bat of the evening is Tyler Davis. Out of Fresno State and Fresno, California. First pitch he sees misses inside. It's ball 1.
From Fresno State University, Tyler Davis.
The man on the mound, Matthew Dahlquist, returns after a scoreless 6th. First pitch to Davis, that one misses low. Second pitch to Davis. It'll be a 2-0 count. Yes, here comes the hitter's count. No pick off to first base. Diving back in safely is Tyler Garrity. Next home, that one misses low as well. Reeled in behind the plate by Steen. And the count goes to 3-0. Garrity only one stolen bag on the year and one attempt. Not a big lead over there at first. And he'll bring a 3-0 to Davis. That one will catch the plate, and it'll be a 3-1 count now to the power hitting backstop. Catcher out of Fresno State again. Went to San Joaquin Memorial High School. 4-year letter winner. Good blocking ability behind the plate. Talented third baseman in high school as well. Fouls this one away, and the count will run full. 3-2 in Davis on his first at bat. A word from Russell's Automotive. Russell's Automotive, your family-owned go-to for all your quality automotive repair needs. Visit Russell's Automotive in Scottsbluff. Full count, 3-2 now. Runner goes, this one misses low, ball 4, and both the leadoff men will reach on the Tyler Garrity single, and now Tyler Davis walk. It'll be nobody out for Alex Zerfus at the plate. He was 0 for 1 on the day, but he's walked twice. Some signs from Antonio Garcia over there at third. Perhaps a bunt on, but again, Zerfus, the cleanup man. And he has been red hot at the plate, due for his first hit this series, but 5 for 9 last series. Right-hander Dahlquist sets. Zerfus shows bunt, and he pulls back as this one gets away. Runners are going to scoot up after a late start over there at second by Garrity. No, they're going to call it a balk. Okay. So that's what prompted the slow running from Garrity, as it kind of confused everybody out there. And now the head coach is going to come out from Wheat City and ask why that balk was called. He'll head back to the dugout unhappy as he voices his displeasure. And runners move up to second and third. The ball is taken off the board. So it will be an 0-0 count to Zerfus with 2 in scoring position now. But that's a huge play because that now eliminates the bunt, and you don't have to sacrifice the out to try and drive in a run. You got 3 attempts to do it now, and the infield in for Wheat City. Four, 5, 6 in the order coming up for the Pioneers, as it'll start with Alex Zerfus. Right-hander Dahlquist sets, looks home, and comes home. That one stays up high. It's ball 1. Sitting in the on-deck circle is J.T. Walden. He'll bat for John Ponder. As Dahlquist will try again. This one swung on and fouled out to the right side. It's a 1-1 count now, as the right-hander and 2021 graduate will regain himself on the mound. Commitment to UC San Diego. As here comes the 1-1 home. This one floats into the zone for strike 2. The throwback, whoa, almost missed. That would have been disaster. As with the infield in, if you overthrow the pitcher, 2 runs will score. It's basically the same effect as a single. It's still a 1-2 count, though, as Zerfus will have to hit from behind. Dahlquist looking for a big out number 1. The righty sets, delivers. Swung on, shot into right field. It's a base hit. 1 run will score. They're going to hold the run at third. And we're all tied here in this bottom of the 7th inning on the RBI single from Alex Zerfus. It's 4-4. Once again, that balk is absolutely huge, as it doesn't take the bat out of the hands of Zerfus with the bunt. And he gets to hit and sends a line drive shot into right, pushing it the other way. Would have been a close play at the plate with Davis, but smart to hold him at third. With still nobody out, runners on the corners, and pinch hitting now, replacing John Ponder, is J.T. Walden, the Pios team leader in doubles, tied for the team lead in triples, and trying to add an RBI to his total here as well. First pitch from Dahlquist, swung on, shot foul, a spinner off the bat, as Eric Smelko, who has put on a helmet, he's in the hole, looking to replace, I assume, Clay Cutter, still chasing down that foul ball. It's an 0-1 count to the left-handed hitting J.T. Walden. Another Gonzaga Bulldog that will enter this game. As the pitch home, this one swung on and popped to the left side out of play. Walden will find himself in an 0-2 hole. Runner on first base, Zerfus, wearing the oven mitt on the hand, protecting a jammed finger on a slide into a base. He's got a decent lead over there at first, with the corners in for Wheat City. Middle infield back looking to turn 2. 0-2 home. That one misses high. And the count moves to 1-2 on Walden. JT Walden has 28 games played. This is the 30th game for the Pios. And has a .305 average and 105 at-bats. Swings at this one in the dirt, and he did tip it. It's a foul ball. Catcher perhaps disagreeing. And now some chirps from the Wheat City dugout as they think that was a swing and miss, strike 3. And JT Walden gets a break at the plate. He was saying that he tipped it. And he'll get to see another. If he drives in a run here, I wouldn't be surprised to see an ejection from that Wheat City dugout. A big spot. 1-2 runners on the corners, nobody out. Fireworks in left, perhaps fireworks at the plate. No, JT Walden goes down on strikes for good this time. It is out number 1. Fourth of July around the corner, and so fireworks stores opening up left and right. And Gehring certainly utilizing them. Has seen a lot of fireworks. One really close out there and behind center field. And then some far away out there and left as a new batter into the game is Cade McGee. He'll hit for Jonathan Simrot entering his night, the 3rd pinch hitter of the inning. As McGee steps in and looks to add to his stellar season. 17 RBIs for him, 23 runs, which is 2nd on the team. Watches a breaking ball drop too low. It's ball 1. And it's a 1-0 count. First on the team in runs is Dalton Frank, 25, and he's got 2 more tonight, so 27 for him. Quick pick off to first, but not in time to get the diving back base runner Alex Zerfus. One out. Go ahead run at third base in the form of Tyler Davis as the Pios try and jump out to a lead. Right-hander delivers home. This one misses low, and the count goes to 2-0 now on McGee. As once again he's worked himself ahead in the count. McGee leads the team with 27 walks, which is 2nd in the league. 1 behind Kyle Cardoso of Pierre. That one misses high as well, and now it's a 3-0 count as McGee trying to tie that in the first spot. Way ahead here, runner leads off of first base at Zerfus, and Dahlquist comes home. That one finds the zone, and the count moves to 3-1. There is action in the Wheat City bullpen, as it looks like that bullpen is wrapping up. So if Dahlquist puts McGee on base for Smelko, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the last batter he faced. 3-1 count from the righty. Here it comes. That one catches the inside half, and it's a 3-2 count now. One out. Runner on third and first. It's going to be a payoff pitch from Dahlquist as he comes set. Zerfus a good lead. Pick off to first, and he dives back in safely. More signs from head coach Antonio Garcia as he relays those to the runner on first. Perhaps a steal in the works. 3-2 from the righty. There he goes. This one swung on and blooped out into right field. It's going to drop in. Base hit. 1 run scores. They're going to hold the runner at third. The hit and run is successful, and the Pios have the lead. Cade McGee comes through. It's 5-4 Western Nebraska in this bottom of the 7th inning. So 3 hits entering into this inning, and then 3 hits in this inning alone. The Pios bats have come alive here in the bottom of the 7th, and it's a trip out to the mound, perhaps the end of the day for Dahlquist. Coming home to score is Tyler Davis. Moving up to third is Zerfus. As the conversation continues, bullpen door remains closed, and Eric Smelko will get to bat. And it's not like you're switching lefty-righty to get a better matchup against Smelko, because he hits from both sides of the plate, and he hits well from both sides of the plate. Leads the team in average. 385 average, has 42 hits on the year, which in the league sits him in 4th. And a couple of Soares Valley Sabre Dogs who have been out to an incredible season. First baseman Brewer from Soares Valley is batting .504 on the year in 123 at-bats. Kid has been tearing up the league. That is eye-popping numbers anywhere. I can't even put up a 504 average in MLB The Show. 0-0 count for Smelko, his first at-bat of the day. He shows bunt, lays one down the third base line, but it rolls foul. Nice idea as the switch hitter bats lefty here. And the count will go 0-1. Once again, corners stay in. Still only 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Pios trying to run away with this one after taking the lead here in the bottom of this frame. Dahlquist once again sets, looks over to first, and will come home. Swung on and missed. Smelko can't hit the curveball. He falls behind 0-2 here, as he gets some cheers of support from those in attendance. Gets a couple practice swings in, and once again steps back in. Dahlquist peeks over to first at Cade McGee, who's got a nice lead, and comes home 0-2. That one misses low. Nice take by Smelko. Moves the count to 1-2. Runners on the corners for the Pioneers. As another pick off to first, late dive back from McGee, and he's ruled safe. Once again, the Wheat City dugout erupts. Wanted the call. Field umpire standing as far away from the bag as you possibly can on the infield. That's just the position he's in, so it's a tough call to make, and it was close. But the call falls in favor of the Pioneers. 1-2, runner goes. This one floats and hit into right field. Eric Smelko, base knock, scores a run. Pulling into third base, another hit and run, and another successful one at that. The Pios have their 6th run of the afternoon, and Eric Smelko just can't stop hitting. Pinch hitting in this one. Extends his hit streak to 15 games, his on-base streak to 21. The kid's on fire, and the Pios keep rolling. 6-4 here, bottom 7. This inning, the Pios have out-hit the rest of the game. 4 hits in the inning, all singles. And still only 1 out, runners on the corners yet again. Brian Webb will get his 4th AB. Looking for a hit here, 0 for 3 on the day. As the lefty sees his first pitch. Shows bunt, pulls back, and it's ball 1.
Touching at the plate from Grand Canyon University, Brian Webb.
Jackson Sorensen playing on the infield grass in case of bunt. as Webb did square around there. And here comes the 0-0. Shows bunt again. This one floats into the zone. He pulls back, and it's strike one. Antonio Garcia giving some signs to the lefty as Dahlquist remains into this game. Again, Jack Moffitt started with 3 runs allowed in 3 hits, 5 walks, pick off to first base, but Smelt goes back safely. And Pios have pushed across 3 runs and 4 hits in this inning alone. One count now to the man at the plate, Brian Webb. Shows bunt again. This one another breaker, and he pulls back again to watch a strike. So the count moves to 1-2. Antonio Garcia doing a quick rotate of the finger. I don't know if that means he wants him to try bunt again, even with 2 strikes. But 2 breaking balls have done the job for Dahlquist on the mound, as both times Webb is pulled back. 0-2. That one misses off the plate. It's 2-2, excuse me, after the first pitch was ball 1. Smelko takes a lead off of first base. And here comes another. Swung on and missed. Fastball in the dirt gets Webb to chase, and it's out number 2. Second strikeout of the inning for Dahlquist. But it's been sandwiched around 2 RBI singles. And then on the top half, an RBI single as well. Alex Zerfus, Cade McGee, and Eric Smelko all picking them up. And all of them out to right field. Good opposite field hitting as another pinch hitter enters into the game. Replacing Kellen Rutz, it'll be Jack Wagner. There's going to be a bunch of defensive substitutions next inning. As Wagner steps in. Hydrotex is your lubrication solution partner, a member of the Holiday family of companies. Hydrotex is proud to support local athletes like the Western Nebraska Pioneers. First pitch to Jack Wagner in there for a strike. And he'll start behind 0-1. Looking at some scores around the league, the Casper Horseheads taking down the Badlands Big Sticks at Mike Lansing Field, 5-0 in that one. Spearfish taking down the Sioux Falls Sunfish 5-4. The Fremont Moo currently tied with the Hastings Sodbusters 3-3 bottom 9 at Muller Field, as this one's roped foul. A line drive off the bat of Wagner that had some pop behind it, but it goes well foul. Count now 0-2 on the Jayhawk. Mining City on top of the Canyon County Spuds 4-1, bottom of 7th in Butte. And the Suarez Valley Sabre Dogs up 11-6 in the bottom of the 9th against the Pierre Trappers. As the Pios still work to do if they want to win this one here at home against the Wheat City Whiskey Jack. Whoa, 0-2 runs up and in. And I think that one hit Wagner in the hand. He's shaking his hand hard. And it is a hit by pitch. He'll head down to first base. And that's a tough one to deal with. A fastball up and in. And as he's moving his hands back away from that fastball, it might have hit him on the hand. Gotta be careful if it hits the knuckles there or potentially breaks a bone in that hand. It's a tough recovery, but it looks like Wagner's okay. Antonio Garcia looking for the thumbs up from first base coach Jackson Cobb. And the bases will be loaded with 2 outs now for Dalton Frank, top of the order up for the Pioneers, as it is now the 8th batter of the inning up at the plate. He swings and shoots this one into deep left center field. Long way to go. Bounces before the wall. It'll clear the bases for sure. Dalton Frank pulls into second, and it's a 3 RBI double. Pios continue to pour it on here in the bottom of the 7th. And Dalton Frank, the kid from Florida Atlantic, is back. He's got a pair of runs and now 3 RBIs on the day, as that's his first hit. And it'll send Dahlquist back to the dugout. End of the day for him. It was a tough 7th inning, still not done, as the Pios have officially batted around. Tyler Garrity will come back up to the plate for his second AB of the inning after singling and scoring in his first. And Zerfis, Simrat, or Zerfis, McGee, and Smelko all across the plate. Put the Pios out in front 9-4. So I don't want to brag, but I did mention that the Pioneers, I mentioned that there probably would be a score in the later innings. Hinted at it, as the Pioneers just seem to score every 6th, 7th, and 8th inning at least once a game and have a breakout crooked number in one of those innings. That seems to be the case here. 6 runs across the board in this bottom of the 7th after only 3 runs and 3 hits through the first 6. New pitcher into the game for Wheat City. It's number 27, Blake Kaplan, the Las Vegas, Nevada native, will be the 3rd pitcher of the game for the Whiskey Jacks. So we're going to take a quick break here as the pitcher warms up. No, maybe not. Quick warm up for Blake Kaplan. And Tyler Garrity steps up to the plate as Dalton Frank returns to second. Infielders return to their positions. Big fireworks show over left field as the Pios have put on a fireworks show of their own here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 6 runs and 5 hits for these Pios bats. As Kaplan brings his first pitch home to Garrity, this one misses up and in, ball 1.
For your Pioneers from the University of Kansas, Tyler Garrity.
1-0 count now to another Jayhawk in this lineup. Pitch home misses outside, and it's a hitter's count 2-0 now to tonight's second baseman, Tyler Garrity. Kaplan out of Embry-Riddle. Sails this one way too high. It's a 3-0 count, 3 straight balls out of the bullpen to Garrity as he tries to extend this bottom of the 7th inning, which has already featured 9 batters, Garrity being the 10th. Been 5 pinch hitters this inning as well. 3-0. Swung on, broken bat, dribbler out towards third. Going to be a tough play, fielded barehanded, fire to first. Safe, he's off the bag at first. Runner's going to come home after the argument, slides in, he's safe. Dalton Frank catches the Whiskey Jacks napping. It is a 10-4 ball game, and the Pios are just pouring it on. And now another visit from the head coach, as I'm sure he's frustrated. It'll likely be ruled an infield single. It was a tough play, but the throw from my vantage point looked like it brought Jake Gilly off the bag. And that's what the field umpire said. And Dalton Frank Well, Jake Gilly was looking at his head coach and trying to convince the umpire that it was out number 3. Took off for home and ended up scoring the 10th run for the Pioneers. Still 2 outs here, and Tyler Davis will get his second at bat of the game. Swings and loops this one out towards second. Diving is the second baseman, almost into the base path. He makes a sick play. Ethan Sitzman brings in out number 3, and that wraps up a stellar 7th inning for the Pioneers. 7 must be the lucky number. 7 runs across for the Pios as they take the lead and extend it 10-4 as we head to the 8th. And the Western Nebraska Pioneers look for their final 6 outs in this one. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Austin Dillon, Fleet Manager at Fremont Ford in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I encourage all farmers, ranchers, and business owners to get in touch with me if you are looking for a new vehicle. We have specific programs through Ford that can save you a drastic amount of money on your new purchase. It would be my pleasure to discuss these savings with you. There's no better time to purchase a new work truck or personal vehicle than right now. Please get in touch with me by calling the dealership at 308-635-3701. I look forward to helping you on your new purchase.
Oh, that's the sound of someone at Papa Murphy's using fresh ingredients to make your pizza. And this is the sweet sound of your oven timer telling you that your home-baked Papa Murphy's pizza is done. Because at Papa Murphy's, we believe that Tuesday deserves something different, like your new way of telling your family pizza is ready.
Come and get it!
Okay. Every Tuesday, get any large pizza for just $10. Papa Murphy's. Change the way you pizza.
Embroidery. Scottsbluff Screen Printing and Embroidery. We love embroidery. And now that we have a new machine, we love it even more. Stop in today and let Nikki show off your logo. With our new state-of-the-art machine, we can make any logo or design look amazing. And for a limited time, we are offering free setup fees for any new logo with a minimum of 12 items ordered. Stop in today and let us show off you. Come see us today at Scottsbluff Screen Printing and Embroidery, 1813 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Derek Brown will continue in this one. After he got a scoreless 7th inning, an eventful one though. Started with a pair of walks. The caught stealing got out number 1. Then a strikeout looking to Rhett Stein got out number 2. A single from Fogelstrom extended the inning, and then another looking strikeout to Dean Bitter wrapped up that one.
Back to the top of the batting order from Whitman College, Ethan Sitzman.
Yeah, Sitzman will bat again in this one. First pitch he sees. That one up and in. Oh boy, knocks him down. Fastball on the inside part of the plate. Certainly a brush back. As he picks up his bat, takes a swing, and you can see the dirt pour out of the carving at the end of the barrel. Yeah, it's a true brush back right there. And it is a 1-0 count as that one just misses the outer half. The count goes to 2-0. Here's the next home from Derek Brown. That one will find the zone, and the count moves to 2-1. Castle & Cook Mortgage. Contact Jennifer Urdialis, your local 5-star lender with Castle & Cook Mortgage. For a simple, friendly, and fast loan process for your home purchase or refinance, contact Jennifer today. Castle & Cook Mortgage, the key to your castle. Sitzman fouls this one back off, and it's off the screen, evening the count at 2-2. Weed City down to their final 6 outs in this one after surrendering the 7 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning. Matthew Dahlquist in line for the loss right now, and Derek Brown in line for the win if things stay the same. 2-2 pitch from the righty. Slider, check swing, he went. Did that hit the bat? I guess it's a foul ball, as it knocked him down, but he did cross the plate So, nice slider from Derek Brown. But it did get a piece of the bat. It's a foul ball. And it'll bring a 2-2. This one another slider, and it's a jam shot out towards the right side and the end of the netting over there. As the count is still even, 2-2. Next home, that one's fouled away as well. So the count will stay at 2-2. And here's the 2-2 from Derek Brown. This one again fouled away. So putting together a pretty good bat is Ethan Sitzman, who's currently 2 for 4 on the day, has a pair of singles, a run and an RBI, as well as 2 lineouts. The first-year infielder at Whitman College sees another. This time he'll swing and miss. Can't get a piece of that one, and it's a strikeout for out number 1. That's the 3rd strikeout for Derek Brown already. As it'll be Trey Guajardo's turn at the plate. Spent his 2020 season with the Badlands Big Sticks. As the next one home misses inside. It's a 2-0 count now to start against the 2-hole hitter and center fielder. 1 for 4 on the day. Did reach on an error in his first at bat. Grounded out twice before his single, which chased the starter Carson Ohl. That one's in there for strike 1. And the single wasn't a well-struck one. It was a dribbler off the end of the bat, kind of spun in the grass and stayed there. Ohl couldn't pick it up barehanded, and it allowed the runner to reach. 2-1 home. This one fouled back. Another nice slider from Derek Brown, and the count quickly moves to 2-2. Once again, Brown works from behind in the count. And out of the windup, the big righty comes home. 2-2. Swung on and fouled away to the left side. Once again, Wheat City getting a piece.
Check out the big brain on red.
Wheat City still out hitting the Pios in this one, believe it or not. In a 10-4 ball game, they have 11 hits, 4 runs, and the Pios 10 runs on 9 hits to this point. As the 2-2 home from the righty. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Derek Brown. Make it 3 straight as he got the final out of the 7th via the strikeout. That's 4 for the righty. And it's 2 up, 2 down in the 8th. And Wheat City down to their final 4 outs here in game 1 of the 3-game set. Caleb McDaniel steps up to the plate. McDowell is his name. As the first pitch misses outside ball 1. If you are a McDowell watching, I apologize. As he is 2 for 3 on the day. Has a run, 2 singles, and an RBI on his walk in his most recent plate appearance. And he swings at this one, just gets a piece, and the count evens at 1-1. Even 1-1 count. Pios defense looking a little different after the 5 pinch hitters last inning. This one dribbled towards third, but foul. As Cade McGee's over there at third base now. It's Jared Mazzaferro at short. Tyler Garrity remains at second. And is that Brian Webb who's moved back to first? I didn't know that was legal, but apparently so. Webb starting at first base, moving to left, then going back to first. I guess so if he never left the game. 1-2 home. Swung on and missed. Derek Brown strikes out the side, his 5th strikeout in 2 innings of work. And the Pios head to the bottom of the 8th inning. They're 3 outs away from victory at Oregon Trail Park Stadium.
No runs, no hits, no errors for the Whiskey Jacks.
A little bit of game left. Pios come to bat. You're going to want to stay with us. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Make your summer more rewarding with a Visa Rewards credit card from Platte Valley Bank. Earning 1% cash back on purchases means more ice cream, flip-flops, sunscreen, pool floaties, or whatever you need to make your summer a little cooler. With no annual fee, no balance transfer fee, and the security of having your local bank behind you, a Platte Valley Bank Visa Rewards credit card just makes sense for you this summer and for many summers to come. Apply online today at www.pvbank.com.
Platte Valley Bank member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Certain restrictions may apply.
Wonderful warmer weather, sunshine, and blue skies bring new life, growth, and so much beauty along with it. Get out and make new memories this summer. Enjoy the great outdoor activities available to us right outside our back door, including walking, biking, hiking, running, fishing, camping, and more. Take time this summer to enjoy all the good life has to offer in the Panhandle of Nebraska. And remember to wear sunscreen. This message is brought to you by Prime Metal Products.
Hi, this is Larry from Russell's Automotive. It's time for the annual summer oil change special. Right now, get $10 off a full-service oil change, which includes filter, up to 5 quarts of oil, and a 27-point inspection. Get your vehicle ready for your summer vacation. Come and take advantage of our $24.95 conventional oil change or $59.95 full synthetic oil change at Russell's Automotive. Let Russell's Automotive make your summer travel safe and enjoyable. Call 635-4065 or stop by at 112 West 27th Street in Scottsbluff.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Pios bats will try and keep going here in the bottom of the 8th. Alex Zerfis starts off. He had an RBI single and a run in that long 7th. First pitch swinging, he fouls this one back, and it's strike 1. It's Kaplan who remains on the mound, who came in and got the line out for out number 3. After giving up a infield single to Tyler Garrity, the first batter he faced. Coming in to replace Matthew Dahlquist, who got a scoreless 6th inning, but then giving up 7 runs in the 7th. 0-1 now to Zerfis. Swung on and missed. He comes up empty and is now behind 0-2. Jack Moffitt again starting this game, allowing 3 runs on 3 hits for the Pioneers through his 6th inning. Or he went 5 innings, and then Dahlquist scoreless 6th. Cemented the fact the Pios only had 3 runs, 3 hits through those 6, and then the 7th they exploded. As this one catches the outside part of the plate, a fastball as the pitcher falls down off the mound. Zerfis laughing at the call as he heads back to the dugout, but it is out number 1. So JT Walden gets his second at-bat. Struck out in his first, was the first out of the long 7th. After replacing John Ponder, who was 0 for 2, had a pair of strikeouts, and in his last plate appearance, he laid down a bunt which brought home a run. First pitch to Walden misses low and away. It's ball 1. JT Walden again leading the team in doubles. Tied for the team lead in triples as well. And has been out to a 3:05 start in this first half. 1-0, swung on and missed. Walden coming up empty, and it evens the count at 1-1. Big lefty from Gonzaga University. 1-1. Floats to the outside part of the plate, doesn't get the call. Count moves to 2-1 on the left-handed bat Walden from Sacramento, California. where he attended Christian Brothers High School. You'll see a 2-1 from the righty. Swings and fouls it out of play to the left side, and the count will even up 2-2. In the on-deck circle stands Cade McGee, who had a nice RBI single out to right in his first at-bat, pinch hitting for Jonathan Simrot. Kaplan gets his sign on the rubber and will deliver a 2-2. That one called strike 3, gets the inside part of the plate, and JT Walden disagrees, but he'll head back to the dugout with his second strikeout. Antonio Garcia pleading his case from third base, but it is back-to-back strikeouts here, both looking in the 8th. And it's Cade McGee's turn. Kaplan winds, delivers. That first pitch misses the zone. It's ball 1.
Same play. Call it a strike.
Fans not happy. Sitting right in front of me in the press box, so you get the full in-game experience here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. That one misses off the plate as well, and the count goes to 2-0. As Cade McGee's put himself in a hitter's count. It seems like every time Cade McGee's at the plate, he gets ahead 2-0. Or that's how it's been as of late. Which is not where you want to be to the dangerous hitter of McGee's caliber. The next pitch home is dribbled out towards short. Going to be a tough play as it short hops up into the chest of the shortstop, Dean Bittner. And Cade McGee will reach on the air. So Eric Smelko gets his second at-bat of the game. Once again, only one at-bat to extend his hitters and on-base streak, and he still did it. But now he'll get his second here after that long 7th. And he'll try and continue his spree of stellar at-bats. First pitch home to him is in there for strike 1. That's what happened to him last time. Was down in the count 0-2, saw a ball, and then had that hit and run base knockout into right field. It's an 0-1 count to the switch hitter as he'll see another here home. That one in the dirt, blocked behind the plate. Nice block by Rhett Stein. It keeps the runner Cade McGee put at first. Smelko replacing Clay Cutter's spot in the lineup. Cutter was 0 for 3 tonight, a pair of strikeouts and a ground out. As the right-hander brings home a 1-1, this one too high, and it's now a 2-1 count to Smelko. Brian Webb will bat again in the on-deck circle. Next home, that one finds the zone, and the count evens up. 2-2, deuces wild, Eric Smelko. 2-2 count, 2 away, and the runner on first base here in this bottom of the 8th inning. Next home, whoa, that one runs in and hits Eric Smelko. 2-2 pitch is a hit by pitch as he'll slowly walk on down to first base and move runners to first and second. Still 2 outs. Brian Webb now gets a turn at the plate. So Eric Smelko reaches again, nothing new. But he seems all right over there.
Now to play for your Pioneers from Grand Canyon University, Brian Webb.
the left-handed hitting Webb. We'll get to see another pitch from Blake Kaplan, as the first pitch from him is shot foul out to the left side, strike one. As some kids race to try and get that foul ball. Trying to stay active in this ball game. It was moving along up until that seventh, in which the Pios plated 7 runs. Tends to be the usual situation here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium, as the next home finds the zone, and Brian Webb's count moves to 0-2. Runner on first is Eric Smelko. Second is Cade McGee, and in the on-deck circle is Jared Mazzaferro, who's looking for his first at-bat of the day. Here comes the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Brian Webb comes up empty, and that wraps up the bottom of the 8th. Pios leave 2 runners on base, but they have a 6-run lead as they head out to the top of the 9th. Derek Brown trying to get the final 3 outs to secure this Pioneers win. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Man, flies are annoying, aren't they? Especially when there could be 2,000 of them sitting on each cow in your herd. This can lead to stress that ultimately cuts down into your bottom line, and that's even more annoying. Using Purina Wind and Rain Mineral Fly Control can help cut down the horn fly population, and it doesn't clump up so there's no waste, which means you can get less of that annoying fly buzz and more of that good buzz when people see how great your cattle look. Feed with greatness with Purina Wind, Rain, and Mineral with Fly Control. Learn more at Marker Ag at 718 21st Avenue in Scotts Bluff, or call us at 623-1057, or like us on Facebook.
At Monument Physical Therapy, their purpose is to find the root of your problem, not to chase your symptoms. Disc and nerve pain, sports and work injuries, musculoskeletal disorders, and dizziness or balance issues are all very common, but you don't need to live with them. Monument Physical Therapy uses the most current, evidence-based, and board-certified orthopedic standards of care. Don't let months go by before getting to the source of your pain. Call them today at 308-633-5361 or visit them on Facebook.
Amy is trying the new BLT Junior wrap from Runza.
You will never guess all the good stuff they've got in here. They've got bacon.
Well, yeah, it's a BLT.
They've also got lettuce.
Yep, the L in BLT.
And even, you'll never guess,
tomatoes? It's a BLT.
You're good.
So is the new BLT Junior wrap at Runza. Come see for yourself. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Pios looking for the final 3 outs here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium in this top of the 9th inning. It's Derek Brown, who will try and complete his 3rd inning of work to secure the win. First pitch misses off the plate. It's ball 1. As Jake Gilly will get his 5th trip to the plate. Is 1 for 4 so far as a strikeout, a single and a stolen base. As the cleanup man will see a 1-0 from Derek Brown. Now 1 a fastball low and away, and the count, the hitter's 1, 2-0 now to Gilly. Beer batter tonight striking out in his first at bat. Got the fans going early. Another good crowd here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. 2-0 home, swung on and missed. Good fastball out of the hand of Brown. As the Iowa native comes home with a 2-1, that one bounces in the dirt. It's a 3-1 count now on Jake Gilly. Right now, Brown with 5 of the 6 outs he's got through a strikeout. The other out caught stealing. That one runs up and in. It's ball 4. And the top of the 9th starts with a leadoff walk to Jake Gilly. As Viano comes up to the plate. He's 1 for 3 on the day. He's walked and had the 2 RBI double, which opened the scoring in the top of the 1st inning. A pair of strikeouts, and then, was caught stealing in that 7th. This one now shot out towards short, chance of 2. Flip to second for 1, throw on to first. Picked on the other end. Brian Webb with a nice defensive play, and they get the double play. 2 outs now in the ninth. Jared Mazzaferro starts the term. Easy flip to Tyler Garrity. And the laser beam over to Brian Webb, picked out of the dirt, and just in time to beat the runner Viano for out number 2. Sorensen's the last hope now. As here's the first pitch he'll see. Misses off the plate, it's ball 1. Derek Brown now out of the windup again, will bring home a 1-0. That one catches the outside zone, and the count evens at 1-1. Righty comes home with another. This one swung on and missed. High fastball gets the chase. And the count moves to 1-2. Wheat City down to their final strike here in Game 1 at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Brown looking for strikeout number 6. Comes home. This one fouled away out to the left side. And so the count stays the same. And he'll head back up to the mound to start again. This one swung on and fouled away as well. So Sorensen making sure that he keeps staying alive as the potential last out here. And Brown will try again. 1-2 pitch, 2 outs. Top of the 9th inning at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Called strike 3. Hits the outside corner and sits down Sorensen. And that wraps up Game 1 here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Derek Brown with his best game of the year. Goes 3 innings and gets the win, not allowing a run. Only 1 hit on a pair of walks, 3 walks actually. But more impressively, 6 strikeouts for the big right-hander. An impressive game for the Pioneers. They played 7 in the bottom of the 7th to take the lead, then run away with it and win this one by a score of 10-4. We're going to take a quick break here on the broadcast. Come back with a Runza post-game show where we'll talk to the Taco John's player of the game, recap everything that happened in this one and around the league, and then set you up for the broadcast tomorrow. You've been listening to Pios Baseball as they win this one 10-4 at Oregon Trail Park Stadium.
I'm Jennifer Urdialis, and I want to help you get into your first home. As a loan officer with Castle & Cook Mortgage, your local direct lender, I offer conventional financing as well as VA, FHA, and USDA home loans. I keep every step simple and straightforward so you can focus on finding your American dream. Call me today at 308-220-0503 for a free consultation.
Jennifer Urdialis, NMLS ID 1059626. Not all who apply will qualify. Equal housing lender. Castle & Cook Mortgage, LLC, NMLS ID 125.
Dooley Oil has been providing great service since 1968. Located at 2475 10th Street in Gearing. They are your distributor for premium Shell lubricants and also carry most all other major brands. Dooley Oil is the only master distributor of Howell's Fuel Additive in Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado. Dooley Oil is your extreme diesel fuel provider for the 3-state region. Remember, delivery is available, so for all of your ag and commercial lubricant and fuel needs, trust the folks at Dooley Oil. Thank you for your patronage. Dooley Oil, committed to you.
Details do matter, but you need to keep your eyes on the future. Let E&H handle the details. Professionals working side by side with you, offering accounting, tax planning, valuation services, and litigation support, and developing a strategy for the day you leave it all behind. Troy Hilliard, Seth Cobalt, and Lindsay Matthews are the professionals you want on your team. E&H CPAs and Management Consultants PC. 2021 Broadway Scotts Bluff. Innovative, trusted, proven.
Landlords, is it time for a positive change? Ally Property Management and Real Estate can help you make that positive change in your life. Our goal at Ally is simple, to help you make your income property work for you. We accomplish this by providing professional, full-service property management, allowing you to focus on your own personal ventures. Ally Property Management and Real Estate is proud to be in downtown Gearing and is ready to be your ally in all your real estate needs.
Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge. What is Hydrozen? It's total body relaxation. It's total body recharge. It's floating weightless on water. Floating your aches, pains, stresses, and worries away. Hydrozen is a revolutionary new therapy using Epsom salt saturated water as a way to relax and rejuvenate your body. And it's now available in Scottsbluff. It is for most ages and has many benefits to the mind and body. Visit hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT.
Cahoy Pump Service would like to announce the opening of their offices in Gearing, Nebraska and Cheyenne, Wyoming. Cahoy Pump Service has been engaged in well water industry for over 100 years. Cahoy Pump Service specializes in all groundwater applications, including drilling, line shaft turbine pumps, submersibles, and all surface water ditch pumps. Cahoy Pump Service can provide pump efficiency reports, maintenance tests, and they have a downhole inspection camera. Stop in to see their full inventory on 10th Street in Gearing or call 308-633-6554. Remember, when quality counts, count on Cahoy.
It's time now for the Runza postgame show, presented by Runza Restaurants. Runza makes a great stop before or after a game. Win or lose, Runza makes it all better. Now with the Runza postgame show, once again, Zach McKinstry.
Welcome back to the Runza postgame show. Runza doesn't like to think of themselves as just another restaurant in town. They like to think of themselves as part of the community. Runza with locations in Scottsbluff, Gearing, and Chadron. A good one here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Pios down 4-3 in the bottom of the 7th, and they scored 7. Won this one by a score of 10-4. Derek Brown came on and got the win. Fabulous out of relief. For Wheat City, it started with Jack Moffitt. He went 5 innings of work, 3 hits, 3 runs, only 2 of them earned, but 5 walks to 7 strikeouts. He was replaced by Matthew Dahlquist. He had 1.2 innings of work, got through a scoreless 6th, but fell apart in that 7th, allowing the 7 earned runs. That was the difference. He took the loss. 2 walks, 4 strikeouts on 5 hits. And then Blake Kaplan came in and sealed everything up, got the final couple outs after the Pioneers had secured that 6-run lead. For the Pioneers side, on the mound, it started with Carson Ohl. 5.2 for him, allowing 10 runs, but only 10 hits, only giving up 2 earned runs. 1 walk to 8 strikeouts for him. Mikey Kalia went 0.1 innings getting a walk, but not allowing any runs. And then Derek Brown got the win. 3 innings for him, allowing 1 hit, 3 walks, and 6 strikeouts for the big man from Iowa. Happy for him as he got the dub. At the plate, Dalton Frank coming back from injury. 1 for 3, 3 RBIs, a pair of walks for him. Tyler Garrity with 3 hits at the dish. Cade McGee and Eric Smelko each picking up pinch hit hits. Eric Smelko extending his hit streak to 15 and his on-base streak to 21. He has been red hot. Elsewhere around the league, the Casper Horseheads took down the Badlands Big Sticks 5-0 at Mike Lansing Field. The Sioux Falls Sunfish fell at home to the Spearfish Sasquatch. A good one there, 5-4. Mining City hung on against the Canyon County Spuds 4-1 in Butte. Fremont won on a walk-off home run in the 10th inning. A 6-3 victory over the Hastings Sodbuster. Then in Soares Valley winning 11-6 over the Pier Trappers as well. So the Pios advanced to 23-7 on the season and 15-1 at home, winning their last 15 home games. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll be with our Taco John's player of the game for a quick interview. You've been listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Fun facts about owning your own hot tub, courtesy of High Plains Spas and Recreation. Relaxing in your spa before bed helps soothe your aches and pains, allowing for a deeper, more rewarding sleep. Hot Spring Spas offers features like entertainment systems with Bluetooth capability, waterfalls, LED lighting, volcano jets, and more. Yes, sleeping like a baby is just one great reason, but there's plenty more. Stay tuned or stop into High Plains Spas and Recreation, where they sell fun. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, 1725 East Oberlin, Scottsbluff.
Good luck, Western Nebraska Pioneers, from the A. Elliott Law Office. A. Elliott Law is located at the Railway Office Plaza on the corner of Railway Street and Avenue B in Scottsbluff, Suite C110. Needing legal counsel for criminal law, juvenile law, real estate, estate planning, probate and domestic, and family law? Call Audrey Long today for an appointment. 633-5294. A. Elliott Law supports the Western Nebraska Pioneers.
Rainbow! Imagine internet Wi-Fi that works, no matter how many people are connected or where you are in your home. Now, you don't have to imagine. The Allo Blast is here. With the latest Wi-Fi 6 technology, the Allo Blast makes your internet Wi-Fi go further, faster, and more reliable. Give your Wi-Fi a blast. Visit allofiber.com/blast to switch today.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Time for our Taco John's Player of the Game. The Player of the Game is brought to you by Taco John's of Scottsbluff and Gering. Make Taco John's a game day tradition by unwrapping the original before or after every game. Dalton Frank, 1 for 3, picked up 3 runs, though, and had the bases clearing double. I thought it was going to clear the fence for a second. Was that your thought, too?
No, I didn't think that one was getting out. It went a little further than I thought, actually.
Bouncing, at the track and then off the wall?
Yeah.
But you did get to clear the bases going nuts. There were fireworks out there. You almost had the grand slam. I was hoping to have a cool call with, like, the fireworks in the sky, but maybe not. I know you've been coming off of injury, not back in the field yet, but getting the opportunity to DH tonight. Have you been chomping at the bit to get back?
Yeah, it feels really good to be back. Just sitting there watching the team play is fun, but you want to be out there with them.
Absolutely, and watching the team clinch the Clark division as well on that loss from Fremont a couple nights ago. How was that? How was the celebration for getting that number 1 seat?
We wanted to win it on our own and clinch it with a win, but hey, we'll take it. It's a fun celebration.
And you're wrapping up the series here. What's the thought process as you wrap up the first half? You got the last game tomorrow, so you've already clinched the first half. The win tomorrow isn't necessarily important, but is it still one that you want to have?
Yeah, we try to win every game out there. You never want to dog it and lose anything, but with already the first half clinch, it's not as big of a focus.
Yeah, well, quick start for you coming back. Your 3 runs, 3 RBI double. Congratulations on your good day. Thanks for coming up and talking to me.
Thank you.
All right, Dalton Frank, everybody, the top player of the game. As we take one final break on the Runza post-game show and come back, tell you when we're coming back tomorrow for Game 2 between the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks and Western Nebraska Pioneers. All that coming up on the Runza post-game show.
Now is the time to get all your school spirit gear, and the place to get everything you need is Logos in Gering. School spirit is what they do at Logos. Whether you're a bulldog, a bearcat, or a tiger, they've got everything you need, from sweats to hats and, of course, t-shirts and sweatshirts. Need something for the entire team? Stop into Logos, and the guys will custom design it, print it, and have it ready for the game. There is no job too big or small for Logos. Logos in downtown Gering.
Did you know Ideal Linen and Uniform is also a full-service janitorial supply provider? You don't need to worry about finding your janitorial supplies. Ideal will keep your business stocked, saving you time and money. Ideal Linen and Uniform provides quality cleaning and industrial products, mops, soap, air freshening system, paper products, custom logo maps, cleaning supplies, even signage, and more. Call for a free quote. Ideal Linen and Uniform, locally owned and operated since 1907. 506 South Beltline, Scottsbluff. Online at ideal-linen.com or call 632-7197.
Regional West Rehab Center offers complete therapy for patients after injury or surgery, or for those with chronic conditions. We use a team approach, keeping in contact with physicians, nurses, caseworkers, and other therapists for a seamless level of care. Because we're a full-service rehab center, we provide coordinated care, which means our patients can receive multiple therapies during each visit. Call 308-630-1355 to schedule an appointment. Regional West Rehab Center.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Back now on the Runza post-game show as we wrap this one up. The Western Nebraska Pioneers taking down the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks by a score of 10-4. They advance to 23-7 on the season, 15-1 at home. Wheat City falls to 13-16 on the year, while they are 8-8 on the road. Back again for Game 2 tomorrow, 6:35 first pitch, live here on KNEB 960 AM 100.3 FM, and of course on our YouTube stream as well. Thanks to everybody that's been listening. For everyone involved in the broadcast, I'm Zach McKinstry, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
This has been the Runza Postgame Show, presented by Runza Restaurants. Runza makes a great stop before or after every game. Win or lose, Runza makes it all better. Today's broadcast.